I'm independent.
Lowered expectations.
You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. Hey, are you independent? Do you not need no man? That's fine. You can always call 1-800 Call a Bear. Call a bear. Hook up with your bear today. Warning. This content creator will not be held responsible if you get eaten alive by that bear. Listen, listen. If you don't like me, you can always call the bear. Call and tell him, come on, come get his meal. Come on, come on, come on. You can always call the bear. Call him. Wait a minute. But you can't use my phone. Warning. This content creator will not be held responsible if you get eaten alive by that bear. Also, no real bears were harmed during the production of this video.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
What's good, everybody? AB Media 83 here, and welcome to Colosseum Night. We have a jam-packed show tonight, and the question and the title of the show is, Winter is here. Do you want to save them? Do you really want to save them? And I know somebody mentioned May. We'll get to that later, too. For those of you who don't know, me and mostly BGS pulled up on May's channel this morning. And, well, you get the idea. You'll see a little bit later, but yeah. But let's get to some news first, then I'll let y'all up. Breaking news, Don Lemon got arrested. And I don't feel sorry for him whatsoever. He had no business doing what he did with those protesters. And they, quite frankly, violated those church members' First Amendment rights. Journalism is not disrupting a worship service. Journalism is not terrorizing children that were in that worship service. Journalism is not terrorizing the pastor because he happens to be a member of ICE. I don't feel sorry for Don Lemon whatsoever, and he deserves to be charged. But now we got that out of the way, we might cover that a little bit later. Y'all can come up now and get this show started. And tonight we're gonna start with. I'm gonna tell you right now, right tonight. If a certain person come up, we're gonna start with Sha'Carri Richardson. For those of you who have not heard, Sha'Carri Richardson got herself arrested again. Only this time she got arrested for speeding. And believe it or not, excuse me, I actually have the dash cam footage. And we're going to take a look at that in just a minute. And it's as bad as you think, unfortunately. What's going on, Namer?
I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm coughing a little bit, but I'll be right.
I'll get well soon. And thank God January's over here.
No, January will be over in down a little over an hour.
All right.
Just a little over an hour.
Yeah. Happy Black History Month, everybody.
We got the snowman in the building.
Oh.
Where do we begin?
Yep, she got herself arrested again.
Who got arrested?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
All right, go ahead. Y'all got this.
Let's go and look at the.
Do I begin?
Look sure I got the right footage.
Yeah, make sure you got the right footage. I got all of my sound bites up tonight.
Mm-hmm. What's she charged with? Has she been charged?
I believe it's speeding, if I'm not mistaken. Here it is.
104 miles an hour.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up and I listened to a little commentary about it.
Damn.
Let's give you a path to get past them. See what you do.
Now, this is the body cam footage of the officer that arrested her.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm assuming that's Sha'Carri Richardson's car.
100, 101. Passing a car at 101.
Whoa!
103, 104.
Bear in mind, this is in a 60-mile lane.
It's a 65.
Got him over 50. Got me 50.
Oh, dash cam?
Gonna be 429 northbound.
It's actually body cam footage.
Oh, body cam? Okay.
On a gray Aston Martin, unknown occupants.
Orange County Sheriff's Department. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this is in LA. That means okay.
Actually, I've heard it was in Florida, but I don't know. Here we go.
So Sha'Carri was doing the
as a brother says on TikTok all the time. Here comes the bull.
oh shit. Oh wait, hold on. Speaking of that,
I am too old for this bullshit.
and
I ain't got no time for this bullshit.
go.
We're gonna get to BGS later. He had another session. He had
another what? What did he do?
He had another session with May.
Oh, she can't get enough of this emotional labor, man. She's addicted.
I know. I helped
He
egg
did
on.
it again. He did it again.
Yes, I joined him. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man, I got it. All right. We got to take him to Georgia. We got to take him to Georgia.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive speeding.
I understand my
He
timer.
said, "I would wipe that smile off your face."
Ooh. And as you get, and you can tell, the motor mouth has just like I told y'all. Here comes the bullshit.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your lane, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on.
Damn.
You're going to jail.
Damn.
For dangerous excessive speeding.
Damn.
What's that dude that said, you're going to jail? You're going to jail.
That's why they give you a speedometer.
Hands on the steering wheel, bitch.
But you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buddies right here.
Now, class.
Yes.
I really should thank Sha'Carri Richardson because she is the textbook definition of the 85 you should avoid at all costs. And I do mean all costs. This heifer will get you thrown in jail or worse.
I'm glad.
This is a detriment. This woman is a detriment to anybody she interacts with. Yes. She's just bad. She's just negative. She's bad vibes. She's bad karma. Get the hell away from her. As you were saying, Snowman?
I'm glad I never married one of these bitches.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one in my family. Which is why
can I read this?
Go ahead.
Oh.
Excuse me. Thank you, Horowitz. Horowitz, Feinberg, and Horowitz, our attorneys at law, they do some great work for us, man. They just got me off a false flag case a while ago. Thank you. And oh yeah, they accused me of some things I didn't do. Anyway, he says, first of all, thank you for the $20 holla, brother. He says, I'm glad you lead off with this, AB. This Keisha needs more FO with all the FA she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's right.
This is the same Keisha that got accused of abuse. No. She didn't get accused of abuse. I beg your pardon. She got arrested for abuse. And unfortunately, same abuse.
Oh, that's right.
The same dude she abused, the same boyfriend she abused, who should have walked the fuck off like Frank Thomas, he got arrested too.
Can I say it, Snowman? Snowman, I gotta say it.
Wait. What?
Let me repeat my sentence. And Captain Obvious, thank you for reminding me of that. I just watched a video about this. Not only did this dumb bitch get arrested, the Pookie boyfriend who she abused and should have walked away or should have taken option C. And y'all know what that is. If you hung around here or hung around with me enough,
get the fuck out.
He got arrested.
Was he in the car?
He showed. Play it. I'll explain in a moment. Play it.
Jump around.
Play it, and I'll explain it.
I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see like my apologist. Please, I communicate.
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal. No. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
Anybody that lies off the tongue like that, it should never be trusted.
Yeah, my sister.
That's any class. That's not 85. Any 87, 89, 92 that just rolls off and lies like that. Can't trust.
I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley Drive?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I love you, sir. Please, I promise you.
You're a grown woman, sweetie. You sound like a teenager. Stop it. You sound like
AB.
I
Yeah.
adore
Excuse
this.
me. Mhm. Before y'all continue, AB, you probably not noticing what I noticed. The way she's talking, babbling like this reminds me of two things. One, Robin Williams' joke about getting pulled over for puffing, and to quote Stephen A. Smith, that's two, she's still on the weed. I wouldn't
Thank
be
you,
surprised if there was a vape pen in there.
thank you, Horace.
Just let stick.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, gentlemen, hold on, wait a minute. Thank you, Horace.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You better thank your donors.
And
Mhm.
this in class, Shakari Richards is a textbook example case of
Lowered expectations.
A year and a half ago, AB, you begged me to find you that soundbite, and now I'm glad I did because I used it.
Oh, don't worry. We have to get to Deontay Kyle later too.
Oh Lord! But let this play out. Let this.
I don't know what work
through.
with you means.
Not
I'll
work with me.
explain the
I
rest.
understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show the
No,
court.
like I told you, you're going to
Sir,
jail.
Please don't allow me to go. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really.
It's nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail, Jake?
Yes.
Sir, I really was not meant to intentionally.
Now, bear in mind,
Mhm.
this is a young lady that won an Olympic gold medal, and she sounds like a teenager. She's in her 20s.
She has no self-awareness. She has no self-awareness.
That's even more scary. That means that you're doing things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Sir, please, please.
Hang time to
You
pause a
remember-
minute. This one's for AB. She is less self-aware than Carson Beck on 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line of the national championship.
Ooh.
And HF, I am such a big fan of AC, aka a kind of a commentary. I will repeat what he says a lot and what you just quoted. He says, quote, Keishas have the uncanny ability to turn one bum into two bums. I've seen it. I've lived it.
I'm going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I will do everything.
No.
I will do everything.
You have two options.
Listen. Sir, please.
Listen, you have two options.
Okay. And bear in mind, full disclosure, I haven't driven in almost 10 years.
Yeah.
But if I have a low tire, I am not going at 100. How do you go 100 miles an hour on a low tire?
And that bitch don't blow.
Insane.
And that bitch don't blow while in motion.
That is insane to go 100 miles an hour on a low tire. Because that thing could bust at any time, and going 100 miles, you spark it. That you down to the rim.
You're down.
That time is going to blow out, and you be down to the rim in seconds.
And then that's the rest of your car too, because at 104 you are going to crash. You won't have enough time to stop and get out of the way.
Yes.
Mhm.
What she did was suicide if her tire was really low.
Mm-hmm.
The first option is you can either ride with me in my car.
Damn, that's loud.
The second option is you are going to go to jail in a cage car.
No,
Which do you prefer?
I promise you, I don't want to go to jail. I'm right here. I have a team here. I have a coach, everything. So I was not intentionally doing anything. And I am.
You're not listening. You're repeating yourself and not listening. Nothing you say is going to change.
So I want
All right, so make some phone calls. Let people know that you're going to have a $500 bond.
Hi, not that anyone cares, but
Going to jail.
okay. Bye.
My name is Anton.
That's the goes to the next one. Sorry, it ended right there. But what happened afterwards?
Here's what happened. Captain Obvious stated it in the chat. I watched AC's video about it. Her Pookie boyfriend showed up to assist Sha'Carri Richardson, and he tasted the silver bracelets too. Why? he had drugs on him.
You're absolutely right, Art. Her
Yes,
hand
Art
was
Newstall.
fired immediately. That, and shout out to Art Newstall in the building. We
Art,
have a expert
the great
teacher in
Art.
the building.
Let me say something to Art really quick, because Art jokes around with me whenever I do my my sports updates. I am not a Lakers hater, Art Newstall. I know you live out in LA. I am not a Laker hater. I just have fun talking about him. But her boyfriend, whose name escapes me at the present time.
Was this the other track star?
I'll look it up.
Is she still dating other track star? Or is
Yeah,
that's
him. The one that she abused in the airport and everybody and their mother saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
He is still with her. Christian Coleman. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Christian Coleman had one job and one job only. Say it with me, class. Get the fuck out. Don't get out. Don't get the hell out.
Get
the fuck out.
I remember. I don't know if you guys remember Players Club.
Yes, I remember.
But remember when the old boy came in the club and said, "If anybody in here don't want to get murdered, get the fuck out." And that's what our boyfriend should have done the first time.
Like, listen, Christian Coleman. Thank Captain Obvious once again. Thank you. Christian Coleman had one job, and that is to take my option C advice.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out. What's the old song by Ray Charles? Christian Coleman, you should have hit the road.
Hit the road, Jack.
You shouldn't come back anymore.
Yeah, don't you come back no more.
That's what you should have done, Christian Coleman. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. You had no business, Mr. Coleman. None. Kendrick, N-U-N-N, none. Or Adam, D-U-N-N. Kendrick, you had no business. None. Getting back with this bitch. None.
Nope. And for the super chats,
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You better thank your donors.
17 watching, like, share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, support the show, hit the super chat, support the show. Now,
sound effect tax, because I want to take my wife to Chicago first weekend in March for a special broadcast, so the sound effect tax is in effect.
This one comes from Passport OG. Shout out to him.
Let's go, OG. Let's go, OG.
And this goes to the state of Alive with Black Women right now, what BGS has been talking about over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, AB, you're right. She was arrested in Orange County, Florida.
Yeah, that's what they said. I thought it was California too, but
yeah,
it turned out to be Florida.
Yeah. Where's the clip?
It's already started.
We can't see it.
We can't see it.
Oh shit! Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Hey, shit happens. I've done that before. I've done it before with clips.
All right. Yeah, this is what I want. All right.
And more specifically, blackmail homelessness is an idea that is a running punchline in America. The idea that a grown man, or more specifically a grown black man, is down and out on the street not only does not deserve sympathy, but it's something that's worthy of being laughed at. And the evidence is that one of the most famous popular skits on In Living Color was of Anton, a man who was clearly under the influence of some substance and living in a cardboard box. And he was always fidgeting, and he never really had good posture or really had his bearings straight. And it was a joke. And it was a joke that America laughed at.
I'm going to get the bathroom.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Aurelia Romero knows firsthand. She turned to an extended stay after her rent went up and her contract job disappeared.
I also wanted to make sure that I wouldn't be a burden on others.
But what was meant to be temporary became a nightmare. She spent more than she ever had on rent, taking 2 jobs just to scrape by.
It was just getting more and more like I was not getting ahead.
And Aurelia is not alone. A Georgia state survey found in DeKalb County, there were more than 4,600 people staying in extended stay hotels long term and reportedly spending 77% of their income on rent.
When the conversation,
Yeah, for those of you who've been living under a rock, you have to pay. You have to pay by the day at hotels.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
This
Shows
is
you
a problem.
the level of extortion.
There's a lot of black women going through this right now.
Mhm.
change,
Mhm.
And for the record, black men have been at the bottom and being homeless, but now black women are starting to experience it.
just from men being homeless to women being homeless,
starting to
there's a
experience it.
decided
Starting to
change in
feel
tone, and there should be. Women are more vulnerable, even if they don't want to admit it, particularly feminists, and being out on the street without a man or even shelter to protect you can make you open to any variety of different unfortunate situations. That said, there are a variety of resources, and there's public angst to make sure that this doesn't
And there's a lot of those resources are drying up because America's out of money, and we have to compete with China and Russia.
happen to any women.
Families are paying so much in motels, they can't save any money.
Joy Monroe is with the Single Parent Alliance and Resource Center and says families can feel trapped, caught paying more in monthly rent at a hotel while not being able to save up enough for a safety deposit.
So you're not living, you're not thinking, you're not dreaming, you're not planning.
So Joy works with Motel to Home, a program that tries to lower barriers to apartment living, like paying safety deposits.
And through the 7 nonprofit agencies, we've successfully housed over 3,000 families.
What I find most interesting about this particular situation is that there's already a fix for this. It's called marriage. You don't have to marry the guy that you're most attracted to, but if you marry a guy who is getting up every morning and going to work, he's going to make sure that if you do end up homeless, it's not going to be for an extended amount of time. And if you do have a man who doesn't get laid off or he's diligent, this will never happen to you. But there are generations of women that would prefer this to living under the tutelage of a man. And it's an unfortunate thing to see, but we have to get ready for an environment where more and more women, independent women, have decided, I would prefer this over getting married to a man.
Fact.
And it's growing.
So I found a hotel that would let me stay there week to week instead of hopping around and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go pay my due. Where are my glasses? I'm always looking for these glasses, but I'm gonna go pay the rent and we're gonna move in there tomorrow. And I'm sharing my journey about being homeless and the journey of having to live in hotels. Please.
For the record, I just paid my rent today, so
Time.
Mhm.
Listen, black women. Now you're begging for help because you're homeless. Do you know what black men have been through for about as long as I've been alive? And no one.
Wait.
No
But
one.
snowman, don't forget.
Yes.
I'm independent.
And that's why we're independent of y'all. Okay?
Mhm.
I was just telling HF and H just a moment ago.
Mhm.
Christian only had one job. Get the fuck out. Dad gave me the original one job. Get the fuck out.
Yep.
I have struggled for most of my life, and especially in the past 3.5 years, as you guys know. But you know what? It ain't gonna happen forever, especially given who I'm married to.
Mhm.
It'll happen.
But she got you back.
It'll happen forever and ever for them because they don't want. It's not the fact that they don't want to get married; they don't want to be married.
Correction. They don't want to be married to.
Please listen. Please listen for 1 minute.
Nope,
30
time's
seconds
up.
at least. I am currently homeless with my kids living in a hotel. And it's very tough right now. I'm really struggling
the journey of not having family to depend on, or not having people to really, help you. And they don't have to. I'm not saying that they have to, but I'm just sharing my journey, and I'm not embarrassed. I'm not afraid. I am afraid, but I'm not scared. The journey to me getting back into society, as far as finding me an apartment.
I'm tired, frustrated, overwhelmed, and I'm just asking for some support. Anyway.
That's why I asked the question, do you want to save them?
Oh, I'll answer that. I'll answer that like this.
I have an even better answer. How about no? Shout out to Mike.
How about no?
I'm sorry.
I never got a chance to cut that. I never got a chance to cut that clip. I'll have it next week. But how about no?
Oh, and rest in peace to the actor that played Mini-Me.
Yeah.
Virtual.
Yeah, that was
Virtual. Oh, speaking of rest in peace. Rest in peace.
He was the luckiest little person ever. He got to hump Beyonce's leg. I'm just saying.
You ain't got to.
Oh, he did. He humped her. He
did.
He did. He.
Do we really want to help them right now?
What in the Wheel of Fortune? No, sorry, what in the Family Feud was that?
I just need some support.
And I know it's like, how you gonna find an apartment when you can barely pay the bills in your hotel room, right? I know. God's gonna supply, honey. God's gonna supply.
My room was like $600 a week, but now it done went up within the last three weeks. It's been anywhere between $720 and $817 for 1 week. That's ridiculous. I will be using that money to at least get a new place before Christmas. That's my goal. God told me if I don't ask, then how can I receive? So I'm asking for some support and some blessings.
You're rent 6 months old.
I haven't done any research on that, and I'm just now hearing about it. So there's your answer now. But I'll look into it.
It's a summon. Oh, look. An eviction notice.
And new information on a hit and run in Brooklyn. The NYPD identified the woman killed as Kiana Underwood, a former Nickelodeon child actress who was home.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Yeah.
She was Miss Underwood was 33, and evidently this was pretty gruesome. She got hit twice and dragged by the second car. So I believe it plays it in the video. One of her advocates warned her this might happen because nobody was helping her. Sadly,
man, oh man, rest in paradise.
And this is somebody that has been in Hollywood. It's very sad. But I'm sure people like me say we don't care about black women, right? We just hate black women. But no, that was sad.
Homeless. Naomi Ruckham spoke with an actress who worked on the same show as Underwood about her success and her struggles.
Underwood, Kiana. As a young actress, Kiana Underwood landed a dream role on Nickelodeon's 10th season of All That. Her death has shaken the All That family, including actress Angelique Bates, who is part of the show's original cast. Bates remembers meeting Underwood at a cast party in 2005.
After giving her a hug, I said, you know what? I'm passing the torch to you. And
no, never mind. Let it cycle.
She was just so happy.
I've said before on this channel that I'm not one that believes in schadenfreude or rejoicing in the difficulties of others. I am not necessarily a practicing Buddhist, but I do believe in some Buddhist principles. One of them is that life in itself is suffering and that everyone's going through their own silent battle, and to stand at a certain place and point at other people's difficulties and laugh and take delight in them is a textbook recipe for bringing different troubles onto you. I mean, the richest of people are going through their own difficulties, even if we can't see it. So I don't believe in that. But one thing we're going to have to
that point, one of my favorite comedians of all time, who I grew up watching, unalived himself. Robin Williams.
True.
Man, Robin Williams.
And I have so many memories. You have to. I love the movie Hook. I grew up watching Peter Pan, and that movie Hook was just the combination of all that.
Here's a good movie.
I got so many favorite things about Robert Williams, and when I found out that he unalived himself, I cried. Both Jody and I cried because so much about Robin Williams can be learned from.
Yes.
People don't realize how much pressure Robin Williams was under. People don't understand how much he had to do for his family, and they wouldn't let him rest. People don't understand that in situations like that, just to please somebody and you're not getting the enjoyment out of it, the pressure builds, man. And it forces you to the edge. It forces you to the edge of that cliff. And unfortunately, he couldn't pull himself back from. Not even the great gift of laughter could pull him back from that edge.
To prepare for is that many of these young ladies that were flying high on feminism, that told them that they can do whatever they want with their 20s and 30s, and they don't have to respect men, and they could just live their lives any way they want to. Well, what happens when that safety net is not there anymore? There's no husband. There's no system in place that's going to rescue you. We're going to start seeing a very unfortunate situation play out time and time and time again.
But in recent years, Underwood struggled with homelessness, police say. Bates raised concerns about Underwood in 2023, pleading for help on Instagram.
She's one of us and she needs help, but she's not getting it.
Knowing now what happened to Kiana and that you did speak up about this, how do you feel today?
Horrible. Everything that's happening right now, I pretty much predicted. I said, are people going to wait till it's too late to, that she's gone or she's in jail?
The gruesome hit and run that killed Underwood early Friday morning in Brownsville, Brooklyn, was captured on surveillance video. Underwood crossed the street against the pedestrian signal and was hit by two different vehicles. Neither driver stopped, and no arrests have been made.
As unfortunate as this situation is, I think that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Remember when we were laughing at Anton for being under the influence of a substance while building his house out of cardboard? Well, it's very possible in this particular situation that she was under the influence of something and she just said, I don't want to live anymore. Or maybe she was impaired and she didn't know where she was. And this unfortunate end happened. Are we ready to see a whole generation of young ladies that have lived their 20s and 30s the way that feminism told them they could, and then to see them fall off in their later 30s and 40s and just be left to kind of roam the streets? I don't think I am. And I think that feminism is going to have to pay a price for lying to many of these young ladies that could very easily be at home with a loving husband instead of on the streets.
A nearby store owner said he'd given Underwood clothing and shoes last week.
She would come around and ask for a couple of dollars here and there. And I used to give her a couple of dollars and buy her food.
Bates believes this tragedy could have been prevented.
As much as she loved her supporters, as much as she loved the franchise, I think she would have loved to know that that love was reciprocated.
And she hopes Underwood is remembered for her humor and her talent.
Welcome to the cast of All That!
Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
The disproportionate burden of eviction on Black women, an article from AmericanProgress.org detailing the fallout after the pandemic. Black women are at the greatest risk of eviction. While all renters in the United States can face the threat of eviction, Black women are disproportionately evicted. 1 in 5 renters behind on rent and likely to face eviction in the United States are Black women. A recent study by the American Civil Liberties Union found that in at least 17 states, Black female renters were filed against for eviction at double the rate of white renters or higher. For Black mothers, 68% of whom are the sole breadwinners of their households, and 82% of whom are primary or co-breadwinners, pandemic-related financial challenges have posed a significant threat to their ability to remain housed and support their families. Remember, the numbers that you heard were from the back end of the pandemic. Fast forward 2 years, and a record year of Black women being laid off has led to an avalanche of what I believe is going to be the tip of the iceberg. And that's why I simply say that I believe that feminism played its cruelest trick on Black women.
Yeah.
It told them, you don't need to settle for a man, much less a Black man. How dare you submit to one of them? They're not even full men. You can be a girl boss, and society's got your back because you're a woman and you're Black. You're doubly oppressed. And so you deserve everything that you can get out of life. And that obviously has led many Black women to believe that they can live their lives any way that they want to, including in unconventional families. And so what happens when the bottom falls out of the floor? Many of them are left in extended stay hotels at best and on the streets at worst. We're seeing even Hollywood stars now start to end up homeless, and they don't have a husband. They don't have a family that's there to support them. All they have is the dreams of the past and essentially the lie that they were told that they could do it all by themselves and that a regular man is not going to do anything but hold you back. There's been a lot of talk of late of a male loneliness epidemic, but all of those men still live in their homes. And they could be in those homes with a woman if those women didn't see them as dusty. I fear we're on the verge of a female homelessness epidemic, one that we've never seen before. And it's going to challenge the way that we look at women and when they're down in their luck. I think there are ugly times ahead. And these stories just prove that this is just the beginning of seeing women being betrayed by feminism.
Very sad, but very
Tip of the
true.
iceberg.
And before we get to probably the main event, May versus BGS, there's another video I want to play. It's not just the feminists that owe some accountability. It's some of these older Black women who owe accountability too. Case in point, let's go to the next video. This video is from Lady Boulay, and the arrogance.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or
shout out to Mr. Z. He covered this earlier too.
Whether we agree with each other or not. Well, y'all know that the Black Manosphere has been on my list for some time now, ever since I've been on social media and found out what.
And so what? Why we should be scared because
their mentality towards Black women was. But today,
you'll find this particularly interesting, Snowman.
I'm giving a shout out to the Black Manosphere. So shout out to the men of the Black Manosphere because they have been more instrumental than anything in the liberation of Black American women. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. So,
give me this motherfucker. Where BGS, where are you? I know I put you here somewhere. Right there.
Now that's some bullshit.
And I'll couple it with Chris Bass. I'll couple it with Chris Bass.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Continue.
It actually gets worse.
So the way it came across to me, the Black Manosphere space was originally built to diminish Black women, but it ended up expanding Black women's global visibility, desirability, and options. And
is that why y'all the most evicted now? Oops. Whoops. Is that why y'all the most evicted now?
Is that why y'all
the most older Black women trying to spread this bullshit?
Is that why y'all the most enrolled but the least graduated? Oops, did I say that aloud?
I just want to thank them again
yes, I did my
for
research.
letting the world know that Black women ain't shit and that Black men have all these options and that they ought to get their passports and go all around the world looking for women that are good enough for them. So I want to thank the Black Manosphere for that. So here's the background. For decades, Black women assumed they were aligned with Black men in the struggle.
Now,
no. Thank you. Thank you for the cue.
Now that's some bull. Bullshit.
Because it was actually in reverse.
Yep.
Let me.
I'm glad you said that, Snowman. A lot of the stuff she's about to say is actually in reverse, but let's keep going. I think somebody
Let's keep going. Yep.
Somebody just come. Thought somebody just came up. Oh well.
For progress, family.
Like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, support the show. Hit the Super Chat, support the show.
And community. The belief was we're building together, we're fighting the same fight, we're on the same team. But history shows us that alignment wasn't symmetrical.
Give me this
Black
motherfucker.
women were thinking
Now
one
that's
thing, and black
bull.
men were thinking something entirely different. And this is where the turning point came. Loving versus Virginia. This is where the historical shift took place. Now, Cynthia G., whom so many men can't stand, said that
Oh God.
the only thing that black men have ever truly
bang.
fought for was their right to marry white women. Now, that
the irony. A little known fact about Loving versus Virginia. It wasn't a black man and a white woman. It was a white man who wanted to marry a black woman. That was Loving versus Virginia. Black men and white women had nothing to do with that case, dummy.
Wait.
Hold on, wait.
Did she mention the bang?
Yeah, not the bang yang. The bang yang. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed for that. Not the bang yang. The bang yang.
I ain't thought about that shit in 2 years, and now tonight it's in my face.
Hold on, let me turn it up.
You big dummy. For every dummy, there's a dummy.
There's a dummy. Dummy.
No, the Bible says for every man there's a woman, and for every dummy there's a dummy. Dummy.
You know? Yep.
Oh my gracious. Go on, please, before I laugh myself to death.
What's going on, chemistry, more?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we got you. What's going on, Kim?
Not a whole lot. I'm just chilling.
Well, if you can hear
that's
from
what
the
she
sun,
said.
I'm having
but
fun
it
with
does
this.
seem like that's when the shift came, when interracial marriage became legal.
Now, bear in mind, she's quoting a woman who literally advocated for the aborting of black male babies.
Yeah, figured that out.
Legal nationwide in 1967, it opened a door.
Once again, Loving versus Virginia was about white men marrying black women. It had nothing to do with black men marrying white women, but
had nothing to do with the reverse.
Now, class, this is a classic example of projection.
But only one side walked through that door in large numbers.
Oh,
black men
give me this
began
sumbitch.
interracial relationships at roughly double the rate of black women, and they brag about this. They can get more white women than black women can get white men. Now, let me quickly point out that
my family begs to differ. I have multiple white in-laws. Men and women.
Can I interject here, please?
I'm not criticizing that.
Go ahead.
First of all, yeah, I'm familiar with this woman. I've had some of her clips suggested to me.
I'm sorry.
And yeah, she is Boule. Ma'am, because my mother and father raised me right. I do believe you're forgetting a certain example of a man named Jack Johnson. And he was made the prime example of anti-miscegenation laws in something called Mann Act of 1921. Or I'm sorry, 1929.
But they don't want to look at that.
They don't want to look at that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to.
So I call bullshit what you saying about black men and whatnot.
Wait, wasn't the boxer that kept getting with white women?
Yes.
Yeah, the boxer was yeah. He was yeah. That's why they had anti-miscegenation laws. They had laws banning interracial marriage because they wanted to control black male sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is nothing wrong with that. I think people should be with whomever they want to be with because that's where they're going to be the happiest. The problem comes in when you try to weaponize your access to white women or other races of women against black women as if black women are not desirable enough for you or good enough for you. That's where the problem comes in.
Time.
Well, isn't it for you to be more desirable than the white woman? Oh wait, I'm sorry. I made the mistake of using logic.
Can I bring some logic into this?
Go ahead.
He just did.
I will add some more to my point earlier. Black women. You ever notice why in the South they have some of the lowest age of consent laws?
Oh.
Because and thank you to the OGs who mentioned this, the elders who mentioned this. It was because it was about white men having access to non-white women.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It was about white men having legal access to black women.
Oh
Sexual, not marriage.
That is specifically mentioned in Doors of the Trade.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people worry about male misogyny now, the patriarchy now. Back in the slave days,
shit,
no one cared about a black woman or a black girl getting raped.
Nope.
No.
And that was it. And unfortunately, and I'm calling a spade. That's even if another black slave raped you.
Now let me add something to that. In those times, if a black man even took a accidental glance at a white woman,
that's his life.
He's hanging by his nuts.
If they don't eat them, I'm just saying.
True, very true. Why didn't it happen?
Yeah, that's the other part that a lot of people don't want. A lot of black people don't want to talk about. Yes,
which prompts my
white folk
question.
had the urge to they just didn't hang you. They cut off your body parts and they kept them as souvenirs. Some of them even ate your private parts. And cut them off.
Which prompts my question. Why didn't it happen in reverse in the same at the same rate? I'm sorry, I'm using logic, aren't I?
Well, that's why they want to keep you down, because they know that because in the back of a lot of white people's head, they know there's some karma coming for that shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
on top of that, let's not forget, and I'm sure Miss Boulay is going to mention this, like in the South, back during the sharecropping days, black men were abusing black men were abusing black women. Like so many people say, well, Miss Boulay, ma'am, explain to me, how is it some of the children that were born from these married couples during sharecropping days don't look anything like the daddy?
Exactly.
What's that old saying?
In fact, some of them were light skin or passed for white and had light colored hair, that good hair, or light colored eyes.
If you really want to go there, I'll pose another question. We talked about what the wrong that, who is this bitch, Miss Boulay, mentioned about only one part of it walking, about only one part of the race walking through the door when the access was granted. Riddle me this: how did y'all walk through it double time? Why won't you talk about that?
Now, this happened much later than 1967 when the internet blew up. That's when we found out that this is how black men truly felt. And the
Wrong.
reason that the internet has been so
Wrong.
powerful in this discourse is because before social media, Black women didn't have access to the private conversations Black men were having about them. Many Black women still believed the community was aligned, but the disconnect was happening, and part of it was how they spoke so disrespectfully about Black women. Still,
Now, class, this is a textbook example of projection.
Projection.
She is projecting what Black women have been doing all these years.
Black women didn't get the message, but the conversations were being held behind closed doors and in their dating patterns.
Correction, Black men didn't get the message, but the conversation was being held behind closed doors and in barbershops.
And in the way they spoke so fondly and so glowingly
part of
over
those
other
conversations.
races of women, and how they spoke so disparagingly about Black women. It took Black women a long time to catch on. And whenever
Bullshit.
anybody got up the nerve to challenge them about the negative attitudes that they had towards Black women, they started making excuses.
One
They
more
started
time.
screaming.
Bullshit.
Now, if y'all really want to see the next section with May versus BGS, I'm gonna need y'all not only to hit my super chat, but hit my Cash App too.
And throw Snowman a little support too, because I'm gonna have fun with this one tonight. This is the part I wanted to stick around for before I go check on my wife, because she has to be at work early tomorrow. But I'm sticking around for this.
We'll get through this video.
About feminism. Black women were listening to white women. There's never been a time when Black women trusted white women enough
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
to let them
Grade
interfere
A
with their home.
bullshit.
And then they started talking about welfare. Welfare took Black men out of the home. Black women said they
It did.
didn't need Black men. Yeah, Black women said in the 90s, after it got out of hand, I don't need a man to help me do bad. I can do bad all by myself. So they'll say the first part of it, but
Phrase
they won't
it.
say the second part
Phrase
of
it.
it.
Phrase it.
And no
How about
woman needs a
saying this?
man to help her do bad.
How about saying this part, Miss Bullshit? How about how many times were the men told to their face they can do bad all by themselves? You know who brought that on? How about a character named Medea?
And this whole idea about welfare taking a man out of the home, no self-respecting man would let a welfare check take him out of his home away.
You know, they've done studies on this, and did you know if you added up the benefits they get for technically being on welfare, it adds up to around $70,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
And the medium salary for a Black man is around $50,000. So
yeah.
Away from his wife and children. And if you are so weak that a welfare check could take you out of your home, you're not strong enough to lead that family anyway. So the internet brought everything to a head. When the internet arrived, the private became public. All those things that Black men have been saying about Black women for years behind closed doors.
We have the
YouTube
teacher in
channels
the
where
building.
they got on their podcast and they let the world.
Your thoughts on this bullshit, BGS?
Say what?
Your thoughts on this bullshit?
I just popped in. So
Let me introduce BGS the way he introduces me when I'm in the lineup. This is BGS grabbing a bat in his hand, 2 bad legs, and ready to take the swing of his life.
What was his name? They hit the walk-off home run.
Kirk Gibson.
Kirk Gibson, right?
He's walking up. BGS is limping to the plate like Kirk Gibson and staring down Dennis Eckersley right down the barrel of a goddamn gun.
But this is
lady, or like Vince Scully used to say, "Here comes Jose Canseco."
What do you say about that bat? What do you say about that bat? That at bat on that Saturday night? So you talk about a roll of the dice. Here it is.
This is Lady Boulay. She up here talking about trying to use reverse psychology and project what Black women have been doing on the Black men. And she BGS. Now try not to laugh.
Okay, go ahead.
She said for example, to use that Black men are trying to get with white women. She actually, I kid you not, She actually used Loving versus Virginia.
How she use Loving versus Virginia when was a black woman marrying a white man?
I didn't say it makes sense.
That's not all, sir. That's not all, sir. She referred to someone that I hadn't heard spoken of in 2 years.
Who's that?
The Bang.
Oh yeah.
yeah, not the Bang Gang. The Bang Gang. Earlier I covered Sha'Carri Richardson's dumbass got arrested again.
Sha'Carri Richardson is a ghetto hood rat, man. What do you expect?
Mm-hmm. You know what? Especially after seeing the dash cam footage, I came to the realization you can take the 85 out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of that 85. Even if you go better. Good Lord.
She's at 85, raised by her grandmother. Yeah, she's 85. She wasn't raised by her mother. Her mother abandoned her.
Raised by her grandmother.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all from the hood. You from Chicago. You know what I'm talking about, so man.
Dude, saw it live all down my damn block.
And what kind of chicks did they turn out?
Let's see. Take that. You carry the two, move that over here, and
he's doing the Steiner math.
you get the old Sha'Carri Richardson. I saw.
I mean, you know what? I was born in Dallas. I got folks in Dallas, and she's a Dallas. She's the Dallas hood rat, or what I call a country ratchet. Man, ain't nothing worse than a country ratchet. I'm sure her and Glorilla would get along quite well.
Well, it gets better. She got her boyfriend arrested too.
Well, his dumb ass. What you pulling over? What you doing pulling over, getting out the car? You know you got a fucking weed pipe in the car.
He had, what did Captain Obvious say earlier in the night? He had one job. It wasn't option A, which is get out. It wasn't option B, get the hell out. It was option C. He had to get the fuck out. He had a golden pass.
Yeah.
There is no way.
No, they belong with each other. So
yes,
they do.
Because BGS, because that last video in the airport, there's no way a woman could lie on me like that to the police, and me still be with her. That's just not going to happen. Lose my number. And
he's from Atlanta, by the way.
Okay. The thing is, man, when
I know how he's raised, but yeah.
No, it's Klingon mating ritual. That's very common, man. I can show you like 15 different videos. Okay, with a ratchet chick called the cops on him, and he's begging his way. You know, he's begging. Okay,
and he's not and he's not doing the main thing that he should have done, which is press charges.
Yeah. I mean, I can show you 15 videos the same because that's how we're trained. Okay.
Let's finish this video. Then we're going to get to the
it happen to me. I had it happen to me. I had a woman abuse me, and she expected me not to walk away. I gave her the finger and ran. Ran faster than Vince Coleman.
You know what, Snowman? All my women brace up with that shit. I said, I'll break your jaw, and I'll sit in jail for this shit. Now try me. I'll put you in the hospital. They'll put me in jail. We'll see who gets out first. Try me.
World, no.
Guess what they do? Guess what they do? They open their fists and they back away. That nigga crazy.
And this is a subset of black men. I'm talking specifically
like the Richard Pryor album.
Specifically,
they let it be known that they didn't desire black women, that black women weren't marriageable, that non-black women were superior partners to black men.
Hey, BGS, is that why we died earlier? Oops.
What is I understand. I understand that she's a gynocrat, man, and I understand that she's a Southern gynocrat, man.
Oh yes.
But you here on YouTube, okay, and you're not pronouncing your words correctly. And
wait.
I'm supposed to take you. Well, go ahead.
Specifically,
yo, you had to come from down south. Well, AB knows what I'm talking about. You had to come from down south to here.
My family's in Alabama. I got older elders like this all the time. I listen to elders like this all the time. That's why I laugh at a lot of them, because I was born in the darkness. So you can't pull that bullshit on me because I've dealt with it over the years.
So that's the one I listened to where I had to turn her off, baby. Let's see. Okay, baby. He said you're an old fashioned Southern guy in a crack. Specifically.
This wasn't new
People
behavior,
wonder why.
but it
And
was
people
newly
wonder why
visible.
I only had two black female partners during my 30-year broadcast career. Only two.
See that's why when I talk to him, I had to contain myself, right?
Oh, we're gonna get to that later. We're gonna get to that later.
Because I know how to push their buttons and how to make them mad and get them upset and stuff like that. Okay, and I had to restrain myself from doing it. Like her, I could make her like as soon as she say baby, what was that word again? Specifically, what does that mean? What that mean?
Hey, PGS, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of purposely got on the panel to piss that mahogany off.
I know you did.
I know I can piss her off.
I know you did. You know, and the thing is, she's expecting May to protect her, right? You know.
Yeah. And here's the thing about that, by the way, fellas.
I didn't even feel. I was like, oh, did I hurt your feelings?
That hurt your feelings. Go ahead.
All right,
Nema.
let's finish this out.
Yeah.
They didn't just start thinking this, but now they were emboldened enough to let the world know this is how I feel about black women. And I'm only talking about the black manosphere. So the weaponization of the preferences began. Some men use their access to non-black women as a status symbol. I'm a professional athlete. I got to get me a white woman. I'm a professional rapper. I got to get me a Latino.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh,
hold on. Wait a minute. So, don't talk about Serena and Venus Williams like that. Don't talk about Eve like that.
Don't talk about Halle Berry like that.
No, wait a minute. For the record, Eve was one of my favorite female rappers. So,
Yeah.
Married White Man. It is what it is.
Are you trying to take away the black one's right?
You're away from your mic.
You trying to take away a black woman's right to chase white men? Is that what you're trying to do?
Nope.
No,
not at all. I didn't say a word when Venus got married. I was like, oh, good, congratulations.
Good going for her. That's all I said.
As long as she's happy, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
I got multiple female cousins that are married to white men. It is what it is. They're happy. And
I don't understand black women how they interpret their love for white men is gospel, and they interpret a black, say somebody like Snowman, okay?
Yeah. Oh, they hate his guts.
And I still
and because we brought you up, okay? Yes, I said, well, blah blah blah. I said, you know what? I said, when Snowman got cancer, his black wife dumped him. Guess who picked him up and helped him?
Mm-hmm.
His white wife, Jody.
And y'all have. I will say this again. Y'all have accepted Jody like one of our like one of your own.
Yeah.
Because we give each other shit all the time. You all have heard Jody and I make each other laugh.
Yeah.
Y'all have made her laugh.
Yeah.
I've done the same. Could never.
You better not show my dirty ass house.
That is still funny.
Thing.
That's still funny.
We were talking about that. We were talking about that earlier tonight. BGS. We were talking about that earlier tonight. I came into her office to check on her, and she says, "What did my brother-in-law say to get the whole running joke started?" He said, "Is that a black woman in there?" After you said, "Oh, dirty ass house," cracking up laughing. Look, I got diabetes in 2000. I contracted diabetes in 2010. Not a peep from the woman I was dating. Not a peep.
Yeah.
Okay. I get blood clots in both my lungs. My daughter's jumping to the rescue. My wife is jumping to the rescue. My other daughter, Cheyenne, flew to Indianapolis from Los Angeles. I had my family around me. I'm good. I'm good. And y'all didn't blink when I mentioned and eventually introduced you guys to Jody. Y'all didn't blink. Jody like, okay, what's up, Jody? And that's been that.
Yeah. You know, my mother.
I'm a nobody.
We made a game out of this shit.
I can't. Just so she's not black. So they broadcasted their access as proof of them leveling up. They framed black women as undesirable to justify their choices. And this hurt black women.
You know how many black women that came to me talking about, I just couldn't handle black men, so I had to go get me a white man.
Oh yeah, I know. The thing is, she got
here.
to frame. Black women have to frame themselves as victims. Okay,
course.
they are emotionally masochistic. And when I said that to Tommy Curry, he got upset. Okay, because he knows that what I'm saying is true.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Z. He actually played this earlier in the week.
Yeah,
I was like, it's like, you know what? I got to get a piece of this one.
Yeah, Dr. Tommy don't like talking to me because I bring out uncomfortable truths about black women. He don't like that because he got to, he's still in academia. He still got to deal with these broads, so he don't like when I say shit like that. Go ahead.
I think that has to be noted. This was deeply hurtful to black women. It was hurtful to me, and I was happily married and had a good black husband. And when I started hearing this, it was hurtful to
A
me.
good black husband.
So this was an emotional low point for black women. Even there were kids, there were high school boys posting videos about how they didn't like black girls and how they made fun of black girls and how they would do two lines and they would have the white girl on one line and the black girl on the other, and they would all run to the white girl line. So this got to be a thing of mocking black women. This was the degradation of black women by a subset of black men. And it was profoundly hurtful.
Bitch, have you taken a look at yourself?
She can't say all. She can't say all, right?
Yes. I said from the beginning of the show in class, this is a textbook example of projection.
Yeah, you notice they don't say all because we jumped on about it because they used to say black men, right?
Yeah.
When we say black women, well, not all black women. So now they have to say precursor, a subset or a group or blah blah blah. They have to change the language. Yeah. And, even though I tell them fuck, I'm gonna say the way I want to say it. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And now the unexpected plot twist: global visibility. The more these black men in the manosphere and their allies rejected black women online, the more the world noticed black women. Non-black men who previously had limited proximity or exposure to black women began openly expressing admiration. Men who had not known how to approach black women because black women have shown.
So is that why black women are on the bottom of the dating pool? Oops.
Fierce loyalty to black men. So other men didn't feel like they had a chance. But now these non-black men began approaching black women. And then we get what? The black wife effect. And social media weighed in on the side of black women. Social media amplified black women's beauty.
BGS. Like this is something new.
Yeah.
I've had a white dude in my family for now about 30 years now. Been married to my cousin for 30 years. This is nothing. This is brand new.
Can we say Crystalline Kerosene in 2010 called Swirling?
I was seeing this shit at Missouri when I was in college. That was my first. That was my first major experience. Swear to God, seeing that, and I thought, okay, that's normal. I went on with my day.
Hey. I mean, I've seen interracial marriages since I was a child, so I'm like used to it.
Well, you're in Europe, so
no, this is before Europe, sir.
And I'm saying you're not in America. Yeah,
fair enough.
America's a segregated society.
Of black women was amplified on social media, and that was the beginning of liberation. The Black Wife Effect took social media by surprise. The Black Wife Effect shows how men, especially non-black men, often glow up socially, professionally, and aesthetically when they partner with a black woman. It trends because it's visible, consistent, and culturally undeniable. So you can't deny that other races of men don't find black women desirable.
And BGS, I imagine she thinks these pictures are supposed to upset her or something.
It's supposed to make black women feel good.
Yeah.
And they're on social media showing you that they find black women desirable. So the Black Wife Effect reframes black women not only as desirable, but as transformative. These men claim that
Baloney.
they make it better because of their
Bullshit.
relationship with Black women.
That's
And
some
so now
grade A
there's a new
homogenized
awareness
bullshit.
among Black women. Black women have realized that they were never limited to one group of men. Black women realized that desirability isn't defined by the loudest voices online. They also realized that Black men don't speak for everybody. Black men don't speak for all of the men in the world. And Black women had to learn that what one man won't like, another man will love. Black women also realized that there is global appreciation for them. So the manosphere's attempt to diminish Black women ironically expanded their dating pool and global visibility. So Black women became free from the illusion that loyalty must be one-sided. Because if your loyalty is only one-sided,
Oh boy.
it's not going to benefit you at all.
Can I take
So
a
in
20?
trying to convince the world that Black women weren't wanted,
Mhm.
the manosphere accidentally showed the world exactly why Black women are wanted. So Black women didn't lose value; they gained.
What's going on, Forge? What's his name?
Can't say it.
Oh, he can't. He okay. Yeah, what's going on?
Can y'all hear me?
Perspective.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So I will end with
Can you
this:
hear me?
Black women
Okay.
still
Yeah,
overwhelmingly
yeah. So okay, it's almost over, so I'll let it play. Go ahead.
prefer Black men. The majority of Black men that are married to Black women, and the majority of Black women that are married to Black men. So Black men and Black women are still going strong. But the manosphere, this subset of Black men who really don't find Black women desirable, have done something very important. They have been honest about how they feel about Black women. And I think that's a good thing because it has freed Black women of the negative energy of men who don't find them desirable and allow them to embrace.
That's enough of that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, by the way, AB, before you continue, just gotta say this. If you can put up Captain Obvious.
So
Which
Hold
one?
on a second. Captain Obvious's donation.
I'll read it.
I got it. All right.
Black women have 1 million more babies than Black men.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
And to answer Captain Obvious's answer, yes, I mentioned the redhead stepchild a while ago.
Yeah. I had to point that out, and I had a whole bunch of people argue with me about that for about a whole year. Oh, say, well, if you can find better numbers than what's here right here, please supply it. And they, and Sergeant Woody Pete been trying for 4 years trying to find better numbers. Oh, BGS, you gotta find better numbers, motherfucker. You go look, okay? I'm looking.
Now let's have a little fun here. Me and BGS were on May's panel earlier. And,
oh Lord, have mercy.
Hold on, before you
Lord,
go to another segment, let
Go-
me comment on this play.
Oh, we ain't playing all of this.
Is this Jesse?
No. Yeah, that's not Jesse, but Jesse.
No. BGS, that's my Ethiopian cousin. His name is Issei. That's Issei.
Jesse, okay.
No.
All right,
Je
Jesse.
sais. No, it's je sais. Je sais smouillé.
Now, what you gonna say?
The cousin of Juicy smouillé.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now I was just gonna say, like, the video that we first of all, AB Media, if you could kindly put the original clip in the back chat for me, that would be very helpful. But I want to comment on the part that I heard was that goes into Black female narcissism, man. Black female narcissism. I've been talking about this shit for at least a decade now. What is the point of a lot of Black American women believing that they are responsible for the success of their men? This lady just said the Black wife effect enhancing this. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, enhancing the social mobility and life of non-Black men. by them getting married to white, by them getting married to black women.
What else is their value to men? What other value do you actually bring to those men?
I don't know. I know.
And that's why they say this, because they're trying to bring value to themselves into their lives. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I understand bringing value is okay. I understand bringing
Mm-hmm.
value to a man's life, but this is the only group of women that I've ever heard that literally states that they are the primary reason for the success of these men. I've never heard any other group of women say, "Hey, the only reason this man was rich is because they married me." Hey, the only reason this man got that job is because they married me.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous, and I'm not gonna say I'm triggered, but
Michelle Obama said the exact same thing about Barack Obama and his
Exactly.
success. Okay,
Exactly.
it's because it's an internalized lack of worth that black women have.
Yes.
The only reason I'm
Hey,
kind of
hey, what's
harping on
up,
this
everybody?
particular point is
What's going on,
because
Louis?
Go
I've
ahead,
actually, interestingly enough, I've been on social media a little bit too much lately,
Mm-hmm.
and so I've been seeing that a lot lately. I've been on Threads lately, and man, very toxic site, very toxic site.
Mm-hmm.
The algorithm loophole
Isn't
that
that
I
like
use,
Instagram's version of Twitter?
What?
yeah, basically,
Oh, okay.
basically.
That's what Threads is. All right. I wonder what it was.
Yeah, it's owned by Meta, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been seeing a lot of BS lately, a lot of BFF lately, and that particular statement in the video, because I haven't watched the whole thing. I actually kind of just woke
It's in
up
the
not
back
too
chat.
long ago, but yeah, it kind of aligns with a lot of the same stuff that I've been talking about, and I just haven't seen it for a while. And so if you're looking for some BFF for your show, AB Media, then Threads is a good Threads is a good place to find it. It's a good place to find it.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah.
She struggled. She married late.
Yeah. This thing is 5 hours long. We are not going through that 5 hours.
No,
and I can sum up half
I
of
wouldn't.
it.
I wouldn't make it because I got a sleeping beauty that I got to get up in the morning.
I wouldn't go through. I wouldn't go through 5 hours of it again either. So.
Yeah,
I had to kick her off. I had to leave, man, because she wasn't gonna leave.
Yeah. To
She
sum it up,
wasn't
the
gonna
BGS
leave.
can back me up on this. To sum it up, she claims she's concerned about quote unquote black men's health. That was
bullshit.
Oh damn!
That's BGS YouTube wife.
You know what? She said the exact same thing that you just said. Okay.
Oh my
Well,
God!
I was listening to the string, BGS.
Yeah. Good Lord.
So is Maya Chameleon? Has she been?
No,
she's
she's a silver gynocrat.
No, she's an old-fashioned gynocrat. That's who she really is. Okay.
Well, I believe her because she's here to henpeck you, BGS.
Yeah,
she's a black lady.
Yeah. Yeah, she shows
okay.
She showed a picture. Yeah, she's black.
No, I think maybe I got confused with her with a white.
She's a middle-aged white, fat black woman.
Okay.
Yeah, man, showing herself. So
She's
yeah,
showing herself. Yeah.
She would have guys that be interested, but because she had like flat butt and flat and skinny,
that's
no
different.
This is right before what's her name came out. Remember how I told you there was a heifer that she had on there that did really dislike you? That was Mahogany.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say her name because I didn't think she was important enough. But
Okay. If you're
it come with skinny a lot. A lot of times it comes with skinny.
If you're a string bean, okay. If you're a string bean, yeah, okay.
That's what I'm telling him. That's what I'm telling him.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling him. Chaos is to understand culturally, men in the South, they like thick women, fat women more than they do these string bands.
My fiance was built and looked exactly like Pam Grier, okay? Big titties, round booty, hips, and all that kind of stuff. She weighed 127 pounds, okay?
Hey, I have stated this for the record many times, and I maintain my position. I watch Pam Grier movies for both reasons.
Yes, Lord. Okay, I put a ring on that girl's finger for both reasons too.
And if you don't understand what I mean, we all adults here.
Oh yeah.
All be adults here.
And the only thing with my fiance, they were better.
Oh man. I just didn't watch for the acting. I watched for them titties to pop out. Good Lord, them titties. Good Lord.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And she was 5'8".
Damn.
Bullshit. Okay.
What are you talking about?
You can be shapely, okay, and not be 5'2" and 200 pounds. Okay.
Oh, I wasn't saying you couldn't be. I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying
Oh boy.
the judgments that some of these people have, they got to understand regionally. It doesn't mean anything.
And
He's in the chat. He's in the chat talking about you're 5'2" and 220 pounds. And which what I'm saying is that culturally in Atlanta and in Georgia and in the South, it's not as extreme as he thinks that he's what he's saying is. It's not. Not in the South.
we already know that black men have the widest preference on the planet. Okay?
Yes.
I see that here. Okay, but the upper class people, the high value men that Kevin talked about, okay, they want their women to look a certain way.
Yes.
I understand.
And that's
I
what he's
got
talking
that
about.
part.
And that's where they get into the height and weight shit from. Okay.
And I mean, at that
Know what
point,
I got?
you got to go across. Don't you have to go further than that though? Not just the weight. Don't you have to go across whether she has her real hair or not? I mean, don't you have to get very like specific past that?
what,
Go ahead.
I wasn't gonna say
Guess
anything.
what? What I got to say, what she just said is,
Uh-huh.
guess what? A box of crackers tastes delicious to a starving man.
The thing is, and this is something I found out on my women's channel, right? Okay, about the light skin and the good hair and this kind of shit. Okay, um, it's really the upper middle class, and Jay can tell you the same thing I'm telling you, right? Upper middle class men want their women to look a certain way. They're not going to take a 5'2", 220-pound woman as their woman, okay? Because they can afford better, okay?
Mhm.
And they want a different they want a black Barbie on their arm. I could be wrong. Now, it's not 100%, but I would say like 99%. Okay, if you if you 5'2" and you
99.99.
if you are
That's not the dating
5'2"
world.
and you weigh over 200 pounds, okay,
Yeah, that's
there are black men that will take you, but the upper middle class people like Jay are not going to date you.
They're called scum. Any man that dates anybody that's 5'2" is scum.
I'm not calling them scum. They
Scummy.
some of them have. Talking about the guy that dates them.
Scummy.
Yeah, I mean, there are chubby chasers amongst black men that do fairly well, but they like chubby women. Okay, they're chubby
Yeah,
chasers.
they're
Same thing with rich white guys. The rich white guys they like they're chubby chasers.
Let me put it to you this
It's
way,
rare.
right?
Hmm.
You're not
Yeah,
those
but what are you
women
going
don't
to
want
do though, Charles?
those
What
women.
are you going to do? The numbers are not in favor.
And
We've seen the overweight and obesity numbers in our community.
yeah.
Yeah, scummy.
Yeah.
Unless you want to become a passport bro or go interracial.
Yeah.
See, I've dated a lot of athletic chicks. I'm sorry. There's always an excuse for other people. So I tell them like, look, if you want something, you got to become what you think you deserve. I'm sorry, because if I can find women in shape,
You lost him.
type of, no, I'm
Nope.
still here.
Okay.
I'm like
Yeah.
this. If
Oh,
you
go ahead.
keep fucking these poofers and you don't put any fucking bearings to their weight, guess what? They're not going to care.
It can't just be weight based.
What I'm saying is that's a very specific look that they have to have, and weight is part of it. Height and weight is part of it. Okay.
And a lot of times the skin color, they don't stop at weight. Is my point. They have a lot of other things.
But height and weight, you can be a very dark chick, okay, that's shapely and petite and get men. Okay, I've seen it.
Right. But we're just talking about average people. Ain't nobody talking about the millionaires, BGS. We ain't talking about that. He's pointing out something, and he's not a millionaire. Chaos Reign is not a high value man. So him pointing that out doesn't matter.
Stop listening with your vagina for a second, okay?
I'm not listening with my vagina.
You are, okay? I told you where it comes from, where he's drawing it from, but you didn't hear that part.
I did hear you say that, where it's coming from red pill, and it's from men who have these high standards because they're high income. I got it.
It's coming from Kevin, what Kevin used to talk about for years, okay?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this to you, Chaos. I'm gonna say this to you, Chaos. You, brother, don't need to worry about that height, weight stuff unless you are in that position. And plus, I'm married, so it doesn't matter. But yes, the answer is I am absolutely. And I don't come on the internet and lie, and I don't fake it. I could, but I don't. That's the truth, and you're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, all right, Chaos. Great. Glad we had that conversation.
When I was younger, all my women were 5'7" and up, no more than 130 pounds, had the real hair. All of them.
But I gotta tell people, look, there are some guys who pay, there are some guys who exist. Which one are you?
Even my baby mama, even though she got bigger, okay. When I met her, she was 5'4.5", and she weighed 135. Okay, and she was a big woman to me at that time.
Yeah. Yeah. When I first met my husband, I dropped 60 pounds just because I knew I needed to.
God damn! So that means
A long time ago. You understand?
God damn! So wait, whoa! Pause that shit. Pause that shit.
Oh, but before you go, Charles, y'all hit my Cash App, support the show. BGS tax and the sergeant tax in effect.
So you telling me this motherfucker said she had to lose 60 pounds, and she weighs how much currently?
225.
That's a running back.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a running back. That's a fullback.
That's a
fullback.
Full,
5'2". Yeah.
Fullbacks are like average 300 pounds, 275.
They are now. Yeah.
They are now for the last 10 years.
Yeah,
but
they're 300 pounds and they're like 6'1". Okay, they're not 5'2".
Yeah, 5'2". You're built like Sonic the Hedgehog when he curls into a ball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, God damn, no shame. At some point, you gotta think about it. Your mothers and grandmothers failed you.
They did. Oh, who we talking about, Charles? You live in Baltimore. You know how that shit rolls. They don't care.
Man, 20 years ago, you couldn't sign up that bitch.
That was my competition right there. I had to do some competition,
But I know a lot of guys, a lot of black men have a very wide palate as far as women are concerned.
This goes to you, Charles. What you always say about us? We are the garbage men of the dating world.
Yeah, and their pickers are off. I was telling her they thought Aisha Curry was a 4. I said, that's why that's why I threw it. I threw in the towel. I said, I'm done with y'all. Okay.
Oh, speak of the devil.
That's why I told you niggas.
Well, bring her up if she want to come up.
The reason why niggas always say Aisha Curry's a 4 is because they could never pull her.
They could never pull her. Yeah.
Sour grapes. It's the sour grape shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the prettiest bitch most dudes ever had was a 5. And they thought she was a 3.
I tell you, Aisha Curry with her eyes alone in the black neighborhood can pull niggas left and right just with her eyes alone.
I mean, she pulling niggas like a goddamn basketball player pulling a grown.
Niggas would stop traffic just on her eyes
alone. I've told you.
One time, go ahead.
Like BGS, do you agree with my theory, the traffic stopping theory?
Oh yeah.
Because that's how the chick. When I remember my partner I showed you years ago.
Yes.
That's how she is. Yeah. Traffic stopping.
The only thing I like about traffic stoppers is you go to a restaurant, you go to the bathroom, and
all the goddamn time.
You come out of the bathroom and there's some dude cruising by your table. Okay, that's the only thing I don't like about it. Go to a club, go to a club, they dirty Mac on you at the club. It's a constant thing. Okay, that's what I got tired of it. Okay.
It's really you got.
Hey everybody.
We hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, Charles.
Good
You
evening.
got a lot of people who don't understand the process of the garbage men of the dating world. If black men didn't exist, black women would have no dates, man.
Ooh, yeah,
Ooh,
it is what it is. Yeah.
ooh, yeah.
It is what it is. Okay. What is it? What does it say when I'll play that. I ain't got nowhere else to go. I ain't got nowhere
I
else to
got nowhere
go.
else to
Go.
go.
I'm sorry. When it used to be, and this is just in my day when I used to go clubbing
Hmm.
in Baltimore, you didn't see out of every 10 chicks, you saw one fat chick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, 20 years later, 20 plus years later,
It's the
every
reverse.
10 chicks you see, you only see one fit chick.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
God damn.
Reverse.
Yeah.
Yet, yet,
The thing is, what Lady Boulay talked about, the name of black women is getting spread globally. Okay. Yeah, it is, but it's not good. Their reputation globally is not good. Okay. It
you
ain't good
should
when
not have to.
them foreign men do not want to date
And
black
guess
women.
what?
Go
The
ahead.
No, they
the
don't.
the flip side is the flip side is that as their reputation tanks,
Yeah.
it actually people are saying like, "Oh, okay, we thought you niggas was the problem. We're
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
we're
that's what
wrong." I've
that's what
never
that's
seen
what
so many
that's what they're finding
white
out.
and Latino men
Yeah.
defending black men.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Oh yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
black
Yeah.
man.
I hear Kenyan women all the time. And say, oh, now I get it now.
You
All the
Hey,
gotta,
I
time.
you
just
gotta
want
look at.
I you guys, I didn't want to come up here and bother
Yeah.
and stay up here for a long time. I just wanted to clarify something. Charles was like, "Oh Lord, you lost 65, so you adding that on to 220." No, sir, that's not what I said. If you
He,
listen to the stream, I was already a certain weight, and it wasn't 220. It was less than that, and I lost 65 pounds so
so
that I
so,
could
well,
compete.
give us the whole detail instead of
Give,
us
give,
trying to
give,
guess.
I did
give.
that already. He
No, no,
wasn't
you
listening
In
to the
other
stream.
words,
no, no.
how
Okay, okay, look. In other words,
I'm just
basically, this out.
clarifying it.
Now,
That's all.
what is it? What is it? That's why I talk to you, man. You're a typical black woman. Okay, very typical. Okay, what did you weigh when you started? Before you lost the weight?
I was like 190.
Okay, so you got down to 130. You could have just said that.
Well, I talked about it on my stream,
No,
but he
you did.
didn't
No, you
hear
didn't.
that.
No, you didn't. You didn't
I
say
didn't give
that.
exact numbers, but I said I lost 65 pounds when I
It
met my
doesn't.
husband.
You could have
That was a
started
long
been at.
time ago.
You could have been at 300 pounds. We don't know.
That's why I came up here to tell you. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, AB, can you just unblock me as far as the chat, and I'll go away and just stay in the
No,
chat if you don't mind.
no,
What?
No.
You said
He said
no?
no. He said no.
no. I'm about to your
AB,
channel.
you come on my channel. You come on my channel, and you get on my panel.
Yeah,
So
I'm
why are you
blocking
gonna
you.
do that?
I'm
Hey,
not
hey,
doing
May,
that. I
May,
ain't
May.
doing shit.
Hold on a second. May, we ain't doing this shit today, okay?
I'm just saying, unblock me from the
May,
chat.
May, May. We aren't doing this shit today. Okay,
Nope.
you don't run this channel.
Oh
I'm blocking
wow.
you.
Okay, AB. Since you want to be like that, okay, I remember it.
Fine.
You should have remembered it when
You
you
can
got
block
blocked the
him. You
first
can
time.
block him. He
I've
don't care.
already blocked in her chat.
Yeah. We don't, it is what it is. Okay, we know.
I'll
Basically,
unblock you if you unblock me. How about that?
May, stop. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Here's the crazy part, right?
Hit the road,
Yeah.
Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Here's the,
If any of you guys listen to this want to know why I'm not married, you just heard why. Okay.
Yep,
you,
pretty much.
you you gotta, you gotta
Amen.
understand this, right?
If you want to know why Charles is not married today, you just
Mm-hmm.
heard why. Okay.
You gotta understand this. Number one, I've dated athletes. I've dated women who were 200 pounds, but they're
Hmm.
5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 6 foot.
And they got and
It,
their body fat is probably right
listen,
around 15%. Okay, or less.
15%, which is healthy for a female athlete, around 15 to 20. Well,
Yeah.
10 if they're competing.
Most females carry 35 to 40%
35.
body fat.
Yeah.
Body
So
fat.
you got to think about it.
Hmm.
When you're 5'2", let's put it to you this way: the average 105-pound wrestler is about 5'4", and that's men.
Hmm.
Okay. So when we look at this, and this is my gripe with black women, and it's health. Notice you didn't have all these health problems in the past that you're getting now. Notice black men are actually getting healthier
Yeah.
Black women are getting worse.
But you notice the key word that she said when she said that, right? Okay, she weighed 190 and lost 60 pounds to do what?
Get
To get
married.
To
Ain't it bad?
compete. Okay.
Yep.
yeah,
Compete.
Out of her own mouth, she said the exact same shit that Chaos was saying. Okay.
out of the
Mhm.
mouth of fools and babes is always the truth.
What did we always used to say, Charles, on the panels? Let them talk.
Let them
Yep.
talk, and they'll tell you what it is.
They'll tell you what
That's
it is. They can't help
that,
themselves.
that, that's why I said sometimes when people ask me why these certain people come on our panels, I said let them talk, and you're gonna get a show.
Well,
You want a good show? Let them talk.
that's why people ask how come I talk to May. Okay, because May and her crew proves the rule about what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh
and,
yes.
and a lot of you dudes out there, you got to realize something, man.
Hmm.
You got to realize when you have a standard is something that protects you. What's the first BGS? What's the first rule of protection?
Obedience.
What,
Obedience.
obedience and guess what? What do they say? How do you prevent that hold or that move? Don't get into it in the first
Don't
place,
get
right?
don't get into the don't get into that hole in the first place. Thank you,
And,
Coach Brown.
mm,
This is the reason why you wonder why a lot of men who are suitable men who could be husbands, you just don't want the fucking smoke. It took women that I've known for years to hear what the fuck I had to say, and then wondering why. Oh, this is what you meant. Y'all think people talk about this talk from the crack of their ass? That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's continue. I kind of skip ahead a little bit because I was
body type that we
let's
like.
start.
So, but a white guy will
Yeah.
take her up all day, but she don't like white guys.
Here goes Mahogany. Add to the stage.
Supposedly.
Hey, Mahogany, how are you?
No one says about this.
Hey, May. Hi, May. Hi, BJS. I couldn't help myself. I just could not
Oh,
help
okay,
myself.
here we
Am
go.
Yep, here we
Time.
go.
Time.
You know, it's
Time.
funny. I never had problems with mahogany. Hmm.
Yeah, mine is
This is
cool. She's cool.
mahogany.
Yeah, she's cool.
Mahogany does not like me, and it shows. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. She talks shit about BGS when he's not even there or
You
on
know,
the.
because your daddy.
No, because she look at BJS as an old ass nigga. You
No,
old
no, 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 no. Actually, I have a better answer for that chaos. Give me 1 second. This is Mahogany's problem with BGS in a nutshell. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy.
It was just me being an
do it.
old ass nigga. I would be what? Invisible. How come I'm
Mm-hmm.
not?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's her problem. She and don't she shouldn't feel bad because a lot of guys that have the same problem. They can't say you're wrong, Daddy, to their real daddy, so they yell BGS.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
my
Be
boy?
nice. Be nice.
Are you
Okay.
gonna be nice, Mahogany, on this nice Saturday?
No.
When I first met BGS and he told
Because
me,
you know VHS actually stands for May.
I
Right?
am.
You know what VHS actually stands for May?
Yeah. Can you
No,
guys
no.
hear me?
Hold on. I can
Now,
hear
what
you.
is it? What does it stand for?
Y'all hear
V.
me?
Very
We
hostile
can hear you.
senior. Very hostile senior.
Oh shit! Very hostile singer. You
Well, you need to put that on the shirt.
that needs to be on a
Oh my
shirt.
gosh! Somebody put that on the shirt.
Shout out to Charles and his girl for giving me the acronym. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We just need 25% royalty.
BGS.
we can hear
When
you,
I still crack up when he says that. What did you
Mahogany.
and VHS say?
Yeah.
We can hear
BGS.
you.
When you
She
brought
can't
me
hear
into
us.
this
Okay.
space,
I just
Hmm.
had to hop up.
when you brought
Yes,
me into
I
this
just had to
space
hop up.
right before I had
I
surgery, you warned me about all this.
I did.
You warned me. You said it's either going to be one of two extremes when rolling with me. I said, "What's that? You're either going to laugh or you're going to get pissed." So far, I've done nothing but laugh, but now I'm beginning to see the reasons you listed as to why,
I've been in physical
which
fitness
makes
for
me laugh
pretty much
even
most
more at all this shit.
Because you're not married to a black woman, so you
of
laugh
my
at it.
life, and I've also been small my whole life.
I'm not the only one in this household
I've
that
got
laughs at it.
sisters that one's larger and one's smaller. We're different sizes,
Hmm.
and the stereotypes need to stop. The stereotypes about women being small or women have a flat butt and all this stuff. But I know there's a little bit of humor going on with you, BJS, so I'm gonna just let it go. But I do want to talk
Okay.
about
No, she's not.
I will say
No,
this
she's
just real
not.
short, and I will sit down and listen to you both.
No, you
The
Take
weight
your
thing,
time.
man.
Take your time.
Well, the
And
weight. I wanted to talk about the weight. Because I never really had an issue with my weight, like I said, my whole life until I got older, and then I started to honestly suffer from some health issues, and I started getting on medications and stuff. So I just want anybody.
Let me pause right here.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Well, here's what they don't want to talk about. Most men, if you've been married to them for a certain period of time, accommodate for that.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Yes.
If you get sick and gain a little weight, they accommodate for that, but they don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, because the break fee is too expensive. That's why.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was a free break fee, they get rid of you.
Let me do something really quick
thing
before I get out of here, and I'm gonna have to get out of here because Jody's got to get up early tomorrow.
Go ahead.
BGS, you're gonna get a kick out of this.
Okay.
We went to lunch Friday at Panera.
Okay.
And guess what happened?
Oh, dude, here we go.
Dun.
Now, what do you think these broads were thinking when they saw me and Jody working on all our stuff, working on our businesses, and we're sitting there cracking up?
Why him and that white woman so happy?
Oh, he got his reparations.
Which is another BGS joke that I can't I can't stop laughing at.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I own that nigga. What's he doing with that?
Wait, I got one for you. Okay.
Lay it on.
Okay. What's that nigga doing with that nag?
Oh man, it's funny. That never gets a.
You've been sitting on that one.
That
nag.
BGS, you have been sitting on that one.
Oh my
I said I got to give you a good one, man. So
you've been
hey, tell Judy I said that with love, okay?
Oh, she knows.
Yeah. And show her why I said it that way, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we continue, shout out to Mississippi Delta guy for the $10 super chat.
Ching, 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 ching. You better thank your donors.
I like to call this song White Tails. Ooh. Everybody knows my feeling about white women. I don't have the taste for them, but hey, if you're happy, you're happy.
You know what?
Be happy.
You know what? That's the only thing that I wish I could have changed is my taste for white women. It's because my life would have been infinitely better. Was my personality and who I am, it'd have been better. Okay, black women.
It was the personality that drew me to Jody.
Yeah,
first.
You had a personality. Hey, I'm sure you've been told that you sound like you and act like you date white women, right? Your
You
whole
look
life,
like you date white women.
Gentlemen, I still get it to this day.
So and you know what? And you know what?
Since the south side of Chicago, okay.
So you know what? And guess what? They were right.
They are definitely right. They are definitely right, because I had a couple of black women say, you act like you're happy with that white woman. I don't act like I'm happy. I am deliriously happy.
Oh, goddamn! I just went 39-7. Call of Duty, yeah, boy.
There you go.
Really?
When people say you act like you're happy with that woman, I don't act like I'm happy with Jody. I am happy.
Or you're on a health journey is weigh yourself. I don't even weigh myself anymore. I base my improvement based on how my clothes fit, based on how I feel, my digestion. I base it on basically if I'm feeling better, if I have more energy. I think basing weight basing things on weight, whether you've gained a little weight, is the worst thing you can do, and it can be very disruptive when you're if you're trying to lose weight and you're on a diet. It can hurt your soul, not realizing that maybe you're gaining muscle mass. Especially if you're working out. So
You
I
no
just kind of
goddamn
say
muscle man.
that.
Stop that bullshit.
Yeah.
Stop that
What
goddamn
there?
bullshit.
I'm trying to think of what else you said. I didn't like it when
Give me this
BGS
button.
was talking about flat
Where you
butts
at?
You
and
never did.
stuff.
I didn't even bring it up. Who brought it up?
Chaos mentioned something
No,
about weight.
no. Adriana Stafford talked about a woman having a flat butt. I said it's not always true. That's what I said.
Oh,
Let me
good.
say good night. Thanks,
Okay,
y'all.
BGS.
Appreciate you.
Have a good one.
So you're listening with your vagina instead of your ears.
Here we
No,
go.
I'm not.
Yes,
No,
you are.
I'm not. But I'm gonna be nice to you only
Good,
because
good.
I love May. I love May to pieces.
You know,
And I don't like how you treat May sometimes. I don't like how you talk
hey,
to
well,
her. 'Cause she's
I know you don't. May deserves everything that she gets, okay? And she knows it.
Yes.
May knows
I
it.
be talking shit. I be talking shit, Mahogany. I be talking shit and acting a fool.
She
I
emailed
do.
me. She emailed me talking shit.
I emailed him talking shit. So he was like, "You gonna keep writing all these long dissertations?" And what you gonna do? And I was like, "We can talk about it."
She emailed me accusing.
Yep, she emailed him this morning.
Accusing me of shit and talking shit. Okay.
Can you just throw her some dick already?
y'all's dialogue.
No, hell no.
I couldn't stand it. I
I'm
just
about to
wanted
come
her
on
to
in a
stay
minute
away
or
from
two.
you. But you guys do.
Well, hey! From your lips to God's ear, okay? Did I come? Do I come looking for her? No. Let me ask. Do I actually come looking for her? Did I come looking for her?
Every so blue moon.
No.
Every
Mahogany.
blue moon.
Mahogany. Do I actually come looking for her?
Yes. Uh-huh.
No, I don't. When?
I don't know. But I know that you like her. We all have figured out that you like her.
Why is that?
Just admit it. You like her.
No, I tolerate her.
Oh, I can tell you like her. No, you like her. I know you do.
Where you got? Where you?
It's okay. Just admit it. Hey,
That
BTS, where they pull the stuff out of their ass?
I don't know. That's that bullshit, man. You know what the thing is? This is what they call the Klingon mating ritual, right? So they think that we are antagonistic to each other because we like each other. They think I'm a Klingon.
See,
Cuss him out the way.
I have a sore spot right now because, man, that Star Trek, Starfleet the Cat, oh, that's such. Ooh.
Everybody says it's garbage.
You doing a stream tomorrow?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Doing a Patreon tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Man, ooh.
I heard it was garbage, but
God, garbage. I could barely get through the last 2 episodes.
yeah,
I have to switch it off because it's
even the Trekkie fans are saying that it's garbage. So that's
Hello,
that's
how you
it.
doing?
That's it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, B.
It started off okay, but by the 3rd episode, but even by the 2nd episode, they had a Betazoid using sign language.
A Betazoid using sign language. Why is a Betazoid using sign language? And you have translators and neural links and all that kind of stuff.
Well, not to mention, you got to remember, Betazoids are telepathic.
I know, but the thing is, even if you're not telepathic, okay, they have neural links that can actually interpret speech. So why does a Betazoid using sign language?
It's the feature, goddammit.
This evidently takes place after Discovery, and they did a whole bunch of crazy shit. Like they
now on the ship, amongst the crew, okay, the captain has hand gestures to actually give orders without being verbal to the crew. But other than that, no, that doesn't make sense. But go ahead.
Oh, but and before we finish, I do have to point something out. I maintain my position. Where is it at? Here it is. This character is all BGS's fault.
Yeah, well, I did put the Klingons and the Jem'Hadar together. So.
Yes, there is a female Jem'Hadar. Yes, I understand that Jem'Hadar were genetically made, and that doesn't seem possible. But if you kind of consider what happened at the end of Deep Space Nine, it is quite possible. You have to remember.
It's easy to it's easy to genetically make a female Jem'Hadar. Okay.
Probably
Yes.
easier than to make a man.
If you make them genetically and also them, you can do that and make them female. It's not that hard.
It's easier to make a female clone than a male one.
It is easier to make a female clone.
Yes.
That's your vagina talking. That's called.
Oh, and by the way, she's a lesbian in the show. So anyway,
I hope so.
You know I'm sick.
I don't.
She's too damn masculine to be a a heterosexual female. Anyway,
Yeah,
She's so masculine. She's not allowed to be lesbian.
My sister's the same size as you. She's just. Darker.
I'm playing. I'm just joking.
Okay. Why you? What makes you think that I like her, Mahogany? No, wait, Mahogany. Let me ask you. What makes you think I like her like that? What makes you think that?
I've watched you with other women, and because you take time out to have conversations with me that you wouldn't like. I think when me and you interacted, me and you just blew up, and it was goodbye. But you take time with her. You take time to explain things from your perspective, and I don't see you doing that with everybody else.
I go to BGS for Women. Okay, I had it for 4 years. Go listen to it.
I know. I've tried to tolerate it, but I can't.
Okay.
I mean, I'll visit it. I'll visit it. How about I'll go back and try and visit it again. Once you had that Lady Jaguar right over there, I was just so disgusted.
Go listen to the older.
What did Jaguar Wright do?
I have no clue. I have no clue. Stuff. Okay. I had a cold.
Because when she came on there, you was getting her behind too. So I was.
The thing is, black women are probably as clear as mud. Okay, they're black women are so passive, aggressive, passive aggressive that it's ridiculous. They're never. Hold on, I had a co-host that actually helped me run the show. Okay, I banned all the men. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and listen to. Go ahead.
Yeah, for the record, that was a good show, and she did pretty well actually.
Yeah, she was.
She was more honest than a lot of chicks it would have been, but yeah.
She just doesn't like Jaguar Wright. That's all. That's the only reason.
Well, Jaguar Wright did expose a lot of shit, but anyway.
You know Miss Sheila E. Me and her are close, and I know she used to visit your show.
Sheila E.
The Quiet Storm.
I haven't seen Sheila E. in a while, but okay.
Sheila, yeah.
Oh, the Quiet Storm. Okay, what about her?
I'm saying we're very close, like close associates, and when she used to go over to you, Art New Style, there's several women I would listen. I listen to them from the crowd.
Sheila very seldom came up and spoke on the panel. The way I talk to women in a group of women,
I'm sorry, I just got to point something out. That's a hell of a thumbnail.
Which one? What's that?
Mahogany's. Are you trying to thirst trap or something? I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay. I didn't even notice. Okay. I got two daughters. I got two sisters. I got a whole bunch of women around me. I know how to talk to women. May can tell you that. I know how to talk to women.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't remember what happened with you and me. I felt like you attacked me.
I don't like disrespect. Okay.
I'm
you
not
come in with that. Yeah, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
She's very disrespectful.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You don't think you are, but you are.
Well, if I'm disrespectful, you're hella disrespectful.
Well, then that's fine. That's why we don't get along. You don't like me, and that's fine.
But May is the bridge. May is the bridge.
I don't. May emailed me this morning.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay, I just had to switch. Okay.
May
Go ahead. I'm
emailed me
listening,
this
BGS.
morning and said I blocked her. I didn't block you. Okay, I wasn't even on.
She tried to pull that bullshit on me too.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, she got how you put your notifications out early.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she made a comment, and one of the mods blocked her. Okay.
Oh well.
And she come complain to me like I blocked her. Said, "Baby, I wasn't even on. How can I block you? You know how this works."
Mm-hmm.
The mod blocked you. I said, "What? So what did you say?"
One of the mods probably blocked me too, but I might go in my block list now, especially when I'm blocked on your chat from your chat. No, why? Why should I?
Yeah. She's trying to negotiate. The thing is, you're blocked for a reason. It's
Mhm.
not like you're respectful and a nice person. Okay, you got blocked for a reason.
Yeah, we're gonna skip ahead because same shit.
Good. The shit about Theo Wolf in
What's
itself.
that guy? What you saw? What's his name? We said earlier. What's that guy? He just died and left the girl. Mahogany, you familiar with this? Robert Curry. He croaked. Y'all got
Alan
people simple to pee or whatever.
Alan Roger Curry.
Curry. Yeah.
Y'all got all these folks croaking all over the place, and y'all don't want to address heart health and nothing for black men.
Like I said, this most of the stream was about allegedly, caring about black men's health.
Yeah,
Bullshit. But
and she keeps talking about Theo Wolf is not healthy, and I said, you know what?
based
I
on
said,
what facts?
I said, who told you that? Okay, and she talking about she listened to some podcast that mentioned that. Okay, Theo Wolf never said that.
All right, can I say something, guys?
Wait,
Go ahead.
Brutally honest. Let's be brutally honest. Because May even lied about her weight. She is not a healthy woman herself to be concerned about black men's health at this point. If I when I put the comment, if you're that short and you over 200 pounds, you're severely morbid obese. You're big enough to like a whale. Unfortunately, not like a whale man, a whale for a woman that's 5'2". You are undersized, not the normal height of a woman. To even say that you lost 60 pounds, you're 195, that would make you roughly like 130. I could wrong.
yeah, 130 at 5'2". That's still
You're
it's
not
still
130, baby.
it's still a big woman at
You're
130
not
at
one.
5'2".
You're not 130. You're not 130. Stop the cap.
No, she talking about when she okay. The thing is, she said she lost 60 pounds when she first met her husband. Okay,
Mhm.
and she went from 190 pounds to 130 pounds. And why? I said, why do you do that? Because she had to compete for his attention.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
but
so hold on. So what you said about her weight, okay, was accurate. So her bullshit about black men liking bigger women because they're from the South must it's a bit, woman. I'm not gonna call her out her name. Woman, you just said you had to lose 60 pounds to compete for that man.
Yep.
That's the revolution right there.
No,
Black men's health.
according, no, that's y'all's thing, not our thing. Okay.
Wow. Is it
You
important
see?
though, BGF?
See?
There,
Is
there
that
are
important?
there are people that do that stuff. I don't have to do it.
But
See?
hold on, but you're speaking about black women, and I don't know exactly what you be saying because I don't watch you.
Well then,
But
don't comment on it then.
but wait, I'm assuming that you because I've seen
I don't understand. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm using too much logic. How do you not watch BGS and complain about them?
Yeah, I know.
no, they watch you. They watch you, BS.
I know, but they said, but I don't watch you. So why are you commenting on something that
it
you don't
in the
watch?
past. I don't know about now. That you have a lot of hatred and you speak down about black
No,
women.
I don't.
And these men watch it and they're like, yes, and
I,
it eggs them on, and
I,
it
I,
fills
I,
in that hurt and
I'll
that.
tell you. My daughter watched one of my broadcasts. Right? Okay. My daughter did. Okay. About
Mm-hmm.
single mothers. Right? She watched the whole thing. She said, "Is it true?" She said, "I said, yeah, it's true." Okay.
And what did you say in that?
Uh,
Did you
why?
put down the single mother?
No, I just told the truth. Okay.
What is the truth?
Okay. The thing is, number one, single mothers choose to be single mothers. That's number one.
Yep.
How is that so?
Okay. Number one, you lay down with a guy unprotected. Number two, you got 10 months to decide whether you're actually gonna have that kid or not.
So you don't want her to have the kid?
No, no. Listen to my logic, okay? If she don't want to have that kid, can she stop having that?
And we kind of have to like see like
What makes you think that I like
One of
her,
my
Mahogany? No, wait, Mahogany.
And sometimes, and
No.
BGS
Care. Stop. Okay. You're talking. What did I say? Well, hey, well, you don't.
gosh, I don't know word for word. I don't listen to you.
Well, give me another one. Well, you don't.
Okay, another one would be where
Hey, May. See what I'm see? Okay.
things, but it taste the best.
Okay. And right, that's by dating
What the
stats,
hell?
by anecdotal evidence, all that kind of stuff. The same thing. In fact, your feminists say the exact same thing. since 1940. Not new. It's nurturing. It's operative stuff. Like it's
And there's something else.
why is that?
Because I have been called masculine, and for
Yeah, I
years,
wonder. Yeah, you
in this
are.
space, and I am not masculine at all.
Oh,
I
really?
cook, I clean. I'm one of the most feminine women you'll ever meet.
Are you
But you men, particularly you red pill men,
are you cooperative?
with my man that helps pay the bills, yes. Not with strange men
Do you
online.
Keyword: if he paid the bills, yeah, she probably not cooperative with him.
I don't think she's that cooperative, but that's
Some of them
no.
actually like me. Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
You come in ready to argue with me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
No, not really.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We came right on up. We came right on up.
Come on, Mahogany. I've heard you on other Maze panels complaining about BGS. Come on now.
That's why when we first came up. Are you? What did I say? Are you going to be nice, right?
And I said, I guess you guys couldn't hear me. I said, yes, I'm going to be nice out of respect for
Why
men.
why did I ask you that? Out of respect to you can't hear her?
Yeah, Mahogany,
Go out.
Mahogany, you gotta come back in.
Trust me.
Okay.
You know she's new.
I
Yeah.
use this, okay?
Yeah.
You stay out of. Okay.
You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you, BGS?
Huh?
y'all.
You can't tell me how to treat me. You don't tell.
Why did she?
What did I miss?
Yeah. I don't see May doing anything wrong, but I don't follow her
It's because you just like her. That's why.
As far as you guys often
Ask me. She not.
Yes, she did.
Did she ask me? My opinion.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm. But you might think, and my tone is not. It is feminine.
No,
It's
it's
not
not.
what you prefer.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
not. That's not. Not to
Yeah,
men.
it's not what you
Not
prefer.
to men. It's not feminine.
That's to you. You can't
type of.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. They do.
Express
It's
yourself.
aggressive.
No.
I'll tell you. Toya is feminine.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were gonna.
They can't stand Toya for nothing.
What is it about Toya they don't like?
I don't know, because all Toya does is, make little.
I'll tell you what they don't like.
Now, so I don't get it.
We like Toya and they don't like us like Toya because we like her.
Because they don't like Toy because Toy supports the red pill movement, and
And Toya's agreeable.
Yes.
Okay.
Bring that raggedy ass girl in.
Right.
She's not the standard. Oh my God! Really?
Hey! Ask the men.
Uh-huh.
Well, does she have a man? No.
Is
Yes,
she
she does.
married?
No, she's not married anymore.
Okay.
Exactly.
But
if I'm not mistaken, Mahogany's divorced. Oops, I said that out loud.
ask the men what they think feminine is, okay?
It's because she's always in your face.
No, it had nothing to do with that. I gave you the
Yes, it
example.
is.
No, I gave you the example. You don't like it because that's not you.
How is that even an example? Oh my God.
She just agrees with y'all all the time. She doesn't have no pushback. And she goes against her own nature.
She had
really.
Can she cook? Can
Yes.
she clean? Can
Yes.
she bring up
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The answer's no. No.
Yes, she can.
How would they know? Good Lord.
No.
How would they know whether or not Toya can cook?
They don't know. They don't know. I know a man that she lived with, two of them. Okay, they'll tell you.
Ooh, two of them. Two. Wow.
Two of them.
That's the standard. Wow.
No. Ooh, the thing will actually tell you what she's like and what she does. Okay, so I know for a fact.
Same man for 15 years.
That's
and
good.
my son's father for 13
And he's a saint.
No, I'm just saying.
He's a saint. He's a saint.
Just hop from man to man in 1 year and be a saint.
I gave
not what she told me, but okay.
Made an example about my mother-in-law, right? Okay, my father-in-law. Okay, been married since 74, 50 years, right? Okay, she is a pistol. She's aggressive. She's loud. She talks a whole bunch of smack, but they're still married. So what? But he likes her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
BGS, what I'm saying, sweetie, is you got women up here to include creative. She got up there, she was on my end, thing taking care of her dick. Deacon of she
The standards for black.
No.
will
Which,
women.
which, which,
Meaning, stop it, BGS.
no,
Stop.
no, help me, you 10 years.
Okay, so
She
what's
not.
no?
Did you create solutions?
Oh, say, what makes
Creative,
her?
can you tell us
What makes her neutral? What makes her neutral?
she's just in a creative.
So and
You gonna have to give it at least a few
kind of
seconds
get
when you're
real
skipping.
feelings and everything.
Yeah.
No,
Be
you
quiet.
said that things and off
Because I'm getting a headache because you're jumping around a little bit too much, man. 'Cause, give it a few. Jump and give it a few
the fit
seconds, okay?
carpet. Scarlet Letter. What's her name?
Girl.
No,
Okay, we're moving on. I'm trying to get to the part where I pissed Mahogany off, but that.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's in a 5-hour stream. That's kind of hard to isolate it.
We got better things to do than that
Yeah.
shit.
But the thing is, they but I'm feminine. Bitch, you ain't feminine. Stop. You're mean.
I know that question a couple of
But
minutes
yeah,
ago.
also we
I'm
covered.
not.
But sweetie,
No, you're not.
don't give me that crap. You mean,
Mhm.
okay? I
Yeah,
can
also a
tell
little
that.
bit earlier, BGS, we covered that what happened to that Nickelodeon actress that got hit.
The one that got hit. Yeah, she's yeah, she's mentally unstable.
Yeah,
There's no way. There's no way with her talent and her connections, she should have been in the street. She's mentally unstable.
Yeah, that was real sad. She got hit by two cars. You know, it was hit and run. And all.
It was only a matter of time. Okay, she's mentally unstable. Charles know what I'm talking about because he's seen this. I don't know how many times where you get people that are just they can't cope in an urban area. Okay, they're unstable.
No, he's not built for that.
Yeah.
You're talking about somebody who got pain early on. Most people can't deal with that.
Yeah, or they have a mental break and they try to get them help and they run. I'm sure she's been in institutions and she's run away from it.
Yeah, because one of her co-actors said she needs help real bad a few years ago.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they got her help, okay? Because I've dealt with people like this, okay? You get them help, and they don't like the confinement that comes with it, and they run off, okay? And so they have no place else to go, so they're in the street, okay? Because they're so unstable, people can't have them in their house.
Right.
Yeah, so she's mentally unstable. So it had nothing to do with us, okay? That happens all the time.
Yeah, and it's sad. She was only 33 too. So
no, yeah, well, that like I said, I mean, to be famous like that and do that kind of stuff, you got to be on the edge anyway. And some people don't. They cross the line and they don't come back. It happens all the time.
Yeah, real sad. Let's move on to a different topic. Let's go on and get this out of the way. Darn Lemonade got arrested.
Yeah, well, you
know he. Sorry for him.
You knew he was. It's at some point, man. At some point, doing that kind of stuff, and all it does is actually going to raise his profile by him getting arrested. So he doesn't mind.
Yeah,
it's going to raise his profile.
What he did was very unethical. Because they talk about it, but he has a right. He has a First Amendment right. But that doesn't mean you get to trample on those churchgoers' First Amendment rights.
Your First Amendment right doesn't extend to people's property. Okay?
You have the right to do what you like as long as you don't infringe on someone else's.
In other words, you cannot. Yeah, I cannot walk into Charles's house and say I need to use the bathroom. Use the bathroom without his permission. Okay.
You can try.
First Amendment right. I could try. You might let me and then beat my ass after I finish using the bathroom.
I might give you a drink because of the audacity.
Is that before or after the German suplex? I'm just saying.
No, we probably sit down and had that drink and say, man, that was bold. That was bold. Okay, but you know what? Just on principle, I got to whoop your ass, okay? Just on GP. Now, let's go ahead and get this over with.
Oh, boy.
And I'm limping out. As I limp out, with my busted spine, okay, I said, okay. He's probably telling me, you have a nice day now.
It's like I told one dude who it would be like, when he jumped in my face, I said, you got 3 seconds to realize who the fuck I am in there. And I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to. No, you're gonna make me move. Yeah, because I'm gonna end up killing you. That's why.
Move, Captain, or be moved.
Yeah, because I'm just like this. I mean, like,
Uh,
I think a lot of people take my jovial side and think it's fucking weakness. Nah, I avoid people because I don't like going to jail. That's the thing. I'm like,
yeah, that's true. Cause because you hurt somebody, you have to face the consequences. Yeah.
Yeah.
because of,
Next topic, unfortunately, I don't want to talk about this nigga, but Deontay Kyle.
Ooh.
Is he straight?
I don't know and don't give a shit.
Okay, because
He's a dumb.
he's got. I don't know, man. I don't want to call people that, but things he don't have. He doesn't. He has a gay vibe to me. I just can't get past that. So,
Yeah, I guess it's more lame to me, but yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's just because I've been around guys like that, and he just has that. He's just got that vibe. Just
Something's off, that's for sure.
There's something off with him. Yeah.
But here's his latest, and it's a doozy.
What's that hairstyle for? Good Lord.
I don't know.
The FBA, the Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing shit outside. They on the internet looking for niggas that look just like them to degrade and call tethers all day. I don't see these niggas doing no work against none of these fucking Nazis, none of these fucking Klansmen, nothing. All I see is them niggas calling out other black people all day.
Okay.
That's divisive as fuck. Questioning niggas. Where you from? Where was you born? Nigga gotta show you your freedom papers? Damn, massa. I gotta show you the freedom papers? Who is these niggas on this nag? Bunch of motherfucking Stevens over there trying to check a nigga blood. Want to check a nigga papers. Sound like ICE. Another 3-letter organization. Healing and perspective, or hate speech and fear mongering. But a lot of us only know how to be in community with abusers. So when niggas start talking about healing.
That's one of the things I can't stand about him. He tries to sound so prolific, but it comes off so flat.
Well, because
it's not organic to him. Okay, he's trying to be a quasi academic. Okay, and quasi hood. Yeah,
he's a fucking. He's a spectrum baby.
He's a who?
He's a spectrum baby. You could see it on his face.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. He's on the spectrum. That's true.
When niggas start talking about organization, we start talking about inclusion. We start talking about mass communal practices. You've never seen that. That's not your experience. That's not where you feel comfortable. Calling niggas names, checking niggas verification. What hood is this? What hood is that? Now, if we was gangbanging and killing each other, it would be a problem. But it's not a problem when a nigga asks where you from, and it's on the internet, and it's on the basis of a culture that we created out of oppression. You don't want to let other niggas participate in your culture because they come over here and degrade him. And you know the business of colonization better than anybody. These niggas is brainwashed. I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that come here from another country in search of the American dream when I know this shit is a nightmare. I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that think he finna get some favor from these white people. I see you niggas that's born in America do the same shit. Michigan head coach, that nigga ain't no tether. Stephen A. Smith ain't a motherfucking tether. How many niggas have we seen tap dance and degrade black people that are from America, born in America? When niggas do it from abroad, I don't say it's an issue with them. I know that they're brainwashed by the system because they went through colonization over there just like we went through it over here. Why the fuck is they leaving Africa? Because Europeans are destabilizing their countries, inserting capitalist dictators, fascist dictators in more democratic socialist societies, toppling governments, and then sending the niggas fleeing. Where do they go?
Okay.
Let's break this down for a minute because niggas are niggering. You live in a fucking country that's a communist socialist fucking country. You don't like the police? You don't like calling 911 when your fucking shit gets on fire? Like, that's why he's a spectrum baby. Doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He's spewing talking points. He's not really thinking.
And this is who the fuck FD try to big up.
Who? S who?
It's
FD signal because they're a lot alike. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're feminists.
to America. And what do? They come through with their religious minds, with their colonized minds, and destable Black American revolutionaries because they don't know no better. And it's a bunch of niggas in America that don't know no better. They only are used to being in community with abusers. We have been oppressed in this country for 400 years. Some of us don't know how it feels not to be oppressed.
If you put a black female in his place, it'd be perfect, okay? Because he sounds just like one.
That's probably why they like him too. So yeah,
that is why they like him because he sounds like them.
You ain't comfortable if you're not oppressed. You've never created an idea of what freedom looks like for you. Black Americans, and I advocate for this. Nigga, me and Big Cat are the blackest of Black Americans. We are true to the Black American experience.
No, you're not.
Proud. We also understand that our story doesn't start here nor end here. The Panthers were Pan-Africanists. Marcus Garvey was a Pan-Africanist. All the leaders and things that came before you that gave you the blueprint to feel revolutionary were also thinking about global movements, mass communal practices instead of micro movements. The FBA, the Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in.
Yeah, boy. Knucklehead.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't listen to him because I get a weird vibe when I listen to him.
Yeah. Here's my take on the Don Lemon crap.
Okay, what about it?
Let's talk about Don Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
He got arrested on Thursday. He got released yesterday, and I don't feel sorry for him whatsoever. Don Lemon was wrong for what he did a couple Sundays ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was wrong. Him and those protesters were wrong for what they did a couple Sundays ago. And I already know what the backlash is going to be. Well, you the Buddhites, blah, 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 blah. At this point, it's not about ICE. There's nothing wrong with people protesting ICE. Let me make that clear.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to like what ICE is doing, but that does not give you the right to interrupt a worship service. That does not give you the right to terrorize church members and their children. That's what happened.
Yeah, some of the reports came out. They were actually terrorizing the children. They literally told the children, "Your parents are going to hell because one of your pastors is a member of ICE."
Okay.
Let me put it to you this way. Ask me what I think about Don Lemon being locked up.
Okay, what do you think about it?
Well, let's do ask the
I feel nothing. Because if you're gonna arrest and prosecute the people who did some shit, on January 6th, then guess what? What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
That's right.
I think they expect it to go to jail. So
it's one of those old black, protest shits to go to jail and look like bullshit.
Yeah, that's all it was. And that's like he was perfectly happy to go to jail.
Well, of course, because if he gets passed around, a dream comes true.
Well, that's part of it.
Don Lemon and those protesters went in that church and terrorized those members and that pastor.
But you know what they did? They also violated their churches. Freedom of not only assembly but worship.
Yeah, it's called the FACE Act.
Mm-hmm.
Take my word for it. Go watch the footage that Don Lemon uploaded himself.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours, but if you watch like maybe the first hour or two of it, it shows what happened. He was clearly organizing with those protesters before they went in that church. So they had grounds to arrest him.
Don't take my word for it. Go actually look at the footage. It's on his YouTube channel. Go look at that footage.
He wanted to get arrested.
It's about 6 hours.
Yeah, he wanted to get arrested. So I don't know why people so upset about it.
If you go look at the actual footage, he was out there talking to the protesters before they went in there.
And they should have been arrested for trespassing.
He let them go in there. Then he went in there afterwards, talking trash. But this is what happens when you let ICE do what it does, do what they do. Getting illegal immigrants out of the country.
I don't feel sorry about ICE. I don't feel sorry when people get arrested from ICE. Okay, there are some bad apples in law enforcement. Remember what the percentage I told you? 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Was I right the whole time? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I look at ICE, I look at it no differently than I looked at when we had the Baltimore riot, or it's the proper way of saying it, the uprising,
Mm-hmm.
or the people in America are liberal, correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes.
We are. Even the right wing people are liberal.
And what's the one thing about liberalism? They don't like authority.
Yeah.
So when you tell somebody they're doing wrong, especially when they're caught in the act of doing wrong, what do people tend to do from liberal countries?
They're gonna protest. They're gonna
They're going
uprise.
to act, they're going to fight, they're going to try to uprise.
Yeah.
So when you look at this whole shit from ICE,
Yeah.
look, that's not our fight.
It
Let's
is
just
not.
let's just call it a spade a spade. That's not our fight. If a
No.
black person's worrying about fucking ICE, I had to tell one of my exes. Yes, the going joke for all my friends is I have a lot of exes. But the rebuttal to that joke is I always got ladies, nigga. But back to the story. Let's
All
look
right.
at this. My ex got upset about ICE
Mm-hmm.
on TikTok. She blocked me from her TikTok, which was funny. I
Mm-hmm.
said, "You used to be in the Coast Guard. Well, who the fuck do you think y'all were arresting most of the time? Illegal immigrants trying to come over to the border, running weapons and guns, you moron. You don't realize that shit?"
Unfortunately, I think some of it's tied into Trump derangement syndrome.
That's because Obama did the same thing. Nobody said shit. So.
Nobody said
Maybe
shit.
even worse.
And Trump is loud, so you have to give him that.
Yeah.
Okay, Trump is loud. Okay, Trump
Yeah,
brings
I
some
do.
of that
I
shit
do
on
get some
himself.
leeway. I get why some people hate Trump, but it is
Yeah,
what it is.
he's loud. Okay,
After they asked him to leave.
He brings a lot of attention to himself. So
What Don Lemon
Purposely.
did
Purposely.
was not
yeah,
journalism whatsoever. And to all the black people who are going to call me Uncle Ruckus because of my eye and a coon, I'm going to ask you a simple question. How would you feel if Sean Hannity and a bunch of MAGA knuckleheads stormed a black church the way Don Lemon and those protesters stormed that church? How would you?
Yeah, I just flipped it on his head. Okay, you think that what Don Lemon did was ethical? Fine. How would you? And for the record, I am not saying Sean Hannity would ever do that. But how would you feel if Sean Hannity and a bunch of MAGA protesters did that to a black church?
What's up, my bagger?
Feel? Would you say that Sean Hannity was only exercising his journalism rights? And I would like to state for the record, I am not accusing Sean Hannity of doing such a thing or thinking about doing such a thing. But would you go say Sean Hannity had a right to storm a black church, and MAGA protesters to storm a black church, or would you be crying racism? Racism.
it's a good question.
Don't answer that question.
We already know what the answer is. So.
That's why I said don't answer that question because I know they ain't gonna answer.
Is Don Lemon and those protesters were wrong for what they did. It would be one thing if they protested outside the church. I'm not against protesting. It would be one thing if they just protested outside of the church and didn't really disrupt the service. It's another thing to go in the church, literally disrupt the worship service, and then terrorize the people trying to leave and get their kids out. And what else has been reported that evidently these people terrorized the children too. Literally told the children, your parents are going to hell because one of the pastors supports ICE. You call that peacefully protesting? You call that journalism? Really? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I call it terrorism. And I said what I said.
I meant that too.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm gonna give my professional critique about this shit. And I've stayed away from ICE purposely, but I'll talk about it more tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have no issues I'm an American citizen. You could, like Biggie said, we came from the slave ship with the same 4-5. Okay, I have no problems. This is the problem America has: is when everybody's treated like one big nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's America's problem, not my problem. That's the white man's problem. I'm fine. Matter of fact, hell, you got more black men getting jobs than their black women counterparts. Hell, even more than what? White women. And it's been a long time since we did that. So I'm good. This is the problem. When it comes to a black man, what status do you put him in America? What rights should he have? Because you don't like it when a black man's doing better. America's proved that.
Yes.
You don't like it, but you want to fucking defend the so-called rights of people who are illegal and don't have any motherfucking rights. Let's not be disingenuous and facetious with this statement, okay? You're trying to keep these motherfuckers here because the Democratic Party is a broken clock. And right now, the black community is pretty much saying, fuck y'all. I'm not saying the Republican Party is the answer, but if I'm getting more from this administration than I got from the last, you're just upset because a nigga's just winning again.
Yep.
All right, you ready?
Now this is actually a fun one.
Put a finger down if you know what a Sega Genesis is. Put a finger down if you remember buying 4 bags of chips for $1. Put a finger down if you remember blowing into a Nintendo cartridge in order to get it to work.
Yep.
Put a finger down if you know what a Scantron is. Put a finger down if you've ever been to Blockbuster.
Oh yes. Not only Blockbuster, but Hollywood Video too. That's another one people forgot about.
Blockbuster ain't have nothing on the mom and pop. Blockbuster ain't have shit on the mom and pop stores, video stores.
Put a finger down if you know what a cassette player is.
Yep.
Put a finger down if you've ever used the yellow pages or the white pages. Put a finger down if you know what a VCR player is.
VCR player, VCR recorder.
And VHS.
And put a finger down if you've ever used a disposable camera.
Yes.
If you got your fist balled up, go ahead and throw me a punch.
Yeah. The thing is, if you get 9 out of 10, you're old. Yep. What did BTS say? I'm old. I'm that old nigga. He's probably gone. Yep. Anyway.
Most people don't get to live to be old days, so.
Yeah, let's see. What else can we play here? Some of these AI ones are crazy. Oh, this is a funny one about Don Lemon.
Don, this is Don Lemonade here, and I have every right to disrupt your Sunday service because I'm an all-important asshat journalist. That's right. The public demands answers, sir.
5 minutes later.
All right, let's move it. Hey, Al, wait a second, but I'm a journalist, even though no network will hire me. Don, this is
That's
Don
funny.
Lemonade.
That's funny.
Here it comes. We shot past the platform. That's insane. We're still going.
Straight. Yeah, that's these AI will get out of control.
Wait, I'm coming, Mama. I'm coming.
This is why you need fathers. Oh, poor thing.
You're with me, Mama.
Mommy, good?
Come.
You can always tell a baby really gonna cry when you hear that pause.
What is it?
And look how quickly.
It's not diabetes, it's just pure sugar.
As soon as Daddy came back in the room.
It is really insane that mother to be crazy about it. The only way you right there,
don't need to put your gun anymore.
That's why a father's love is important. And I've seen it. When they don't have that father's love all the time, they will go find it.
Mm-hmm. That's why you become a grandfather. They make your grandfather 13.
Heaven, come.
You called for Don Lemon's arrest over his church stunt in Minneapolis. He's since called you racist, unhinged, homophobic, and out of your depth. Anything you'd like to say to Don Lemon?
Cocksucker, stop.
Damn. Yeah, boy.
If you call Don Lemon a cocksucker, would that just be a more accurate interpretation of him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man.
You called for Don Lemon's arrest over his church.
So my husband just gets home, right? After working 15 hours in the heat, okay? He comes home, okay? He's all tired.
Oh, this is another reason people are not married. But
whatever, exhausted, whatever he wants to call it. And he literally asks me, or he says, he doesn't even ask me. All he needs to do is ask, okay? But he literally comes home and says, babe, I just need to lay down. Okay. First of all, what you're not going to do is come lay down as soon as you get home. Okay. The trash needs to be taken out. The dishes need to be done. And you need to cook for me. After staying home all day, I deserve to have stuff done for me. It's not all about you. Okay. It's about me as well. What about my happiness? My happiness comes from a husband that comes home and is obedient. Okay. I'm not going to have that I need to come home and rest mentality from my man.
He just worked 15 hours in the hot blazing sun, comes home drained, and the first thing out of your mouth is there's trash that needs to be taken out and dishes that need to be washed. That's not a wife, that's a slave master. And that's the problem today. Too many men have built kingdoms just to come home to a wife who treats them like a peasant.
So my husband just gets home, right? After working 15 hours.
Those were $500 sunglasses, asshole.
That's funny.
But that's actually true in a lot of men's lives, man. You cannot even fake this shit anymore, man. Why get married?
Oh, this is a funny one.
You doing too much. Calm down.
This is a skit, but this is funny.
Becky, you search my bag.
No, I don't want to do too much.
Can you take baby?
No, I don't want to do too much.
If you don't take this baby, you doing too much.
No, I would have not taken the baby.
Get out and close that door. I am moving out and you will never see me. I promise, if you get out and close that door, I am moving out and you will never see me again.
This door right here.
Uh-huh.
Never see you again.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Oh, I know he did
Hello?
not. Just close that door. What are you? No.
Hello?
No, you better not close that door. Oh, you gonna close it 2 or 3 times?
Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
Promise, if you get out and close that door, I am moving out and you will never see me again.
This door right here.
Uh-huh.
Be careful what you ask for, folks. You might get it.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. All she had to do was take her ass back to her hotel. But no, she decided that she wanted to take a selfie with a snow leopard.
Oh, good Lord.
She was a part of a...
Okay, I really don't want to play that. I mean, take a selfie with a snow leopard.
A snow leopard.
Yeah.
A snow leopard. You know, a snow leopard is actually considered a big cat. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. So, you know what's on the menu with Big Cat? If you're in there with you,
Yep. There could be a lion or tiger. Particularly with a tiger, you're in real bad shape. Some of the tigers have been the
leopards. I mean, jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
If a jaguar kills you, you would rather line up because a jaguar is just going to crush your skull. The jaguar is probably the strongest pound for pound cat in the planet. It has anywhere from 12 to 1,500 pound bite force, meaning its bite force is more powerful than the larger lion and tiger.
Mm.
It hunts anacondas, caiman, anything in the fucking. As a matter of fact, the southwestern United States might need a few jaguars to get rid of some of your fucking wild boar and fucking python fucking expansions.
Mm.
But you know, some idiots thought it was cool to bring exotic fucking Burmese pythons into fucking the Florida Everglades, where reptiles grow bigger depending on the atmosphere and the heat. You know, basic fucking science would tell you that shit.
Yep.
No weapon. You know what?
You don't even know how to date because the church has told you Christians don't date, we court. No, you date. You meet somebody, you want to get to know them. That's dating. The courting comes in once you realize that this person may have the qualities and qualifications that are meshing.
Wow. Wow.
Oh boy.
Did y'all hear about that high school
Must
that
have been
refused
Taco
to let his
Tuesday.
children go to the bathroom
Oh yeah.
and lock
My
the
children,
bathroom
sure.
doors? See, this is why I thank God my children homeschool, even though they get on my nerves.
I talked before about how these rental applications are getting out of hand between the cost and them being so intrusive, especially when you are applying to multiple places. It starts to add up. I was driving by and I saw this property that I was interested in, so I took down the name and the number, and I did a search just because there are so many scams out here today. So I wanted to make sure that everything checked out okay. I looked up the owner. I came across this review on Yelp. This is what she had to say about the owner and the application process. She said, absolute scam artist. I applied for a house rental through him and it was a joke. The application was a PDF sent to my email that requested some absurd information, including my banking info. I ignored this section, of course, but unfortunately I did send him the $150 application fee. This is incredibly high, but we like the house. So
simple question. If you thought it was a scam, why would you send him the money?
Because they don't know any better.
I know they're women and yeah.
overlooked my reservations. After a week of intermittent communication where I always had to prod him for a response, he says I am approved and wants to clarify that I do not have pets. Considering I do have pets and I included this on the application, I paid him $150 to read. I was pretty peeved. I stated this, and after another 2 days of waiting for a response, he says that I'm basically out of luck. Thanks for trying. I tell him, okay, can I have my money back then? Considering I paid you an absurd amount of money to not read my application and I've been ghosted. Shockingly unprofessional.
He was scamming you in the first place. So anyway,
This comedian just upset a lot of Democrats.
The Democrats still seem confused as to why they lost this election. They want to think it has something to do with misogyny or racism. Well, let me clear it up for those still bewildered Democrats. You lost because you tried to tell the American people that the economy was great when they couldn't afford to buy groceries. You lost because you ran a moron in place of a president you knew was a corpse attached to a car battery. Democrats, you lost because you lied about January 6th, calling it worse than Pearl Harbor or 9/11. You lost because men can't have babies, women don't have dicks, and free speech isn't a privilege like a driver's license. It's a God-given right guaranteed by our Constitution. You lost because you fired doctors, nurses, scientists, and frontline workers for refusing to take an experimental gene therapy because my body, my choice only counts if it's about abortion.
This comedian just upset a lot of Democrats.
No lies
Who has
told.
the highest rates of single motherhood?
Black women.
Who has the highest rates of STIs?
Black women.
Where all that God at?
But
Wait,
yeah.
who's the?
But your point said. But your point was nobody talks about
hold
God.
on. Who's the least married group of women?
Black people.
Black women.
So
Who has the highest rate? Who has the highest rate of divorce?
Yeah, but what you're trying to do is move it off of the point. We're talking about sex.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that everything she's talking about is contradicted by the behavior of our community.
No. I agree. But when we're talking about who mentions Christianity more, that was the point I'm saying. But if you're saying that Black women, as far as when it comes to relationships,
okay, you caveat it with that. When it comes to relationships,
a lot of Black women are lazy.
Wow, Black women lazy.
Now, class, this is unfortunately sipping at its finest.
I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
A lot of Black women are lazy. A lot of, and I can't say a percentage number because, I'm no statistic or analytical person, but a lot of Black women want to either be taken care of, want to remain on Section 8 in public assistance, or are comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position.
At this point, I'm not even going to address old girl in the video. I'm going to move her off to the side for a second. I want y'all to peep game. You see how old buddy was fake surprised? Oh, Black women? Oh, lazy? What do you mean by that? Like, bro, you knew she was going to say that. You knew she was going to say that. That's why you had her on the show. And we have these new age puppeteer podcasters that will bring these women on the show. And instead of the men saying what they really want to say, they're going to bring a woman on the show that's going to do their bidding. And they're going to have that puppeteer hand in their back, controlling them, guiding them along the way in that conversation, because that's exactly what it was. Really? You don't say? Oh, wow. That's the strategy of some of these men with these podcasts. And I want y'all to pay attention. More and more of some of these type of men with these podcasts operating like this. Good attention back.
What did he say about Black women working hard? What did he say about Black women working hard? They don't. They don't.
No, a lot of them are lazy.
Look at them. What do we look at? What are the stereotypes of fat people?
Lazy.
Who's the fattest in the country?
Ooh, well.
Attention, I don't care. Just give me the attention. We have so many people out here on this internet with these podcasts that have literally sold their soul for views.
A lot of.
All right, that's enough of that. Earlier, I played the body cam footage of, with some of it, of Sha'Carri Richardson getting arrested.
You know what I feel about Sha'Carri Richardson getting arrested? Nothing.
Oh, feel nothing?
I'm going to be shocked about hood rat getting locked up. What they do?
Oh, well, her correction, her and her boyfriend got locked up because he came up there, and yes, this is the same one she beat up in the airport.
What they do?
He came up there and had weed on him, had drugs on him, so.
It's still federally illegal, depending on the state.
Yeah, they were evidently they were in Florida, so.
Yeah, you piss off the right jurisdiction, they got your ass. Stop thinking that shit is cute.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I almost at 3 hours. But yeah, we went over that. Unfortunately, we went over that Nickelodeon star that got killed too, and that was sad.
That was mental illness.
Yeah,
Either they didn't want to take it or nobody wanted to help.
yeah, pretty sad, but it is what it is. And
You see a lot of that in the black community with our women. You see a lot of them don't want to get help. A lot of them don't want to get the shit going. A lot of them, well, it's simple.
rest in peace to the other half of Sanford, his son. He passed away yesterday. I
I bet,
mean,
I
days
bet
ago.
he went to heaven. I bet he went to heaven. Red Fox was like, "You big dummy."
Dummy. Every dummy, there's a dummy. What do you always say? Him and Elizabeth up there waiting for him. Elizabeth, I'm coming. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Probably
You
up there waiting.
he told a story was so rough that him and Red Fox had guns on him because the crowd in L.A. was so rough.
Oh wow. Really? Damn. Yeah, that's great. That's crazy.
He carried guns for the first few episodes.
That's probably the little baby girl with the dad. Yeah, that's probably true.
That's that was you talking about classic television right there, boy. There will never be a classic television show like that.
My bad, Lewis. Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't even see that. I think I already copied it. So, oh shit, wrong. Nope. Hold on, wait a minute. I'll put the link in the chat. There you go. But yeah. May's thing was like 5 hours, but I wasn't going through all that crap. Not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's like this, man. The thing May did was very intriguing. I mean, she's concerned about black men's health. Talk about black men's sugar, dark men, black men's health. That's all fine and dandy, but you have to be the representation of health if you were so pursuing. Instead of trying to bother black men to bother other black men about the health. Charles been saying, Charles been talking about health on his channel.
Hold on, wait a minute. Actually, our main point was actually that you need a black woman to nag you to health, good health.
And how's that working for her? Because she's not in no good health at all, unfortunately. And it kills me. And I started talking about on my channel at times. I don't press the issue. Some people ask questions I suggest you could take to better health. I mean, Charles, as you know, he works out and he lives in Testament. And he talks about health and other things. So for her to do a stupid broadcast on it to up here hassle BGS about saying these black men die. Yes, these black men die. It isn't. That's the nature of living in America. You live and die, and lifespan of black people here in America, especially black men, it's not good because how the society is structured. Unfortunately, you have to fight just to maintain live here.
Yeah.
So even with your health with the dials and sugar problems, you know what I'm saying? It's a problem, but at times you manage and you get through it. Same way, you know what I'm saying? And her suggestions to you is like, listen, baby, unless you're not dealing with your husband, lastly, be concerned about other men's health, because your health is not good either. A man can't look at you and say, "Oh, I might take your advice to offer," but when we look at overall how you look, nah, we can't take you serious, baby. And now we can't take you serious, but you're up pressuring other men about what other black men that's in the space living and dying. The black men that live and die, they came in and they came and gone. We don't shy away or we look at them down, or if we say we respect the time they were here. We wish their help was better, but life goes on. You get me? So that's my thing with that. You know? But Red Pill,
what's going on, Louis? I'm feeling that logo.
Oh yeah, I've been working on a bunch of logos, and I was making a ton of new thumbnail concepts stuff.
Okay. You want to say something?
No, that was saying hello to everybody in the chat and panel.
Oh,
What's
okay.
going on? I've been for the past 15 minutes, I've been setting up a new social media profile because I'm on Red Note.
Okay.
So a new
is
TikTok
it pure
page.
Asian? Red
Yeah.
Note?
Yeah.
So it's all in Chinese language. If you set up Red Note,
They got it in English too. They got it in English. But a lot of people have been navigating to Red Note.
Okay.
So plus snooping around over there, looking at, how things are from their perspective.
Right.
I mean, I look at this shit with a fuzzy.
Hey, Red Pill Super, let me send this to you in the back chat because I'm trying to generate this stupid image and it will not allow me. I'm mad as hell. You got now. I'm not sure why it won't grant this, but yeah.
You have a busy day? Did you have a busy day?
Yeah, it been because it's cold as hell. It's 10 degrees at where I'm at right now. So
let's see, it's
hey, Chaos, do you want that for a thumbnail?
No, it's just an image I'm creating because it is somewhat of thumbnail kind of, but it's something that I try and construct as a picture to slap onto another image somewhat because I'm trying to do like an upload. And
what type of thumbnail are you looking to make?
From what is descripted, is something that's dealing with a lady in the 40s, like from what's written here, dressed modestly, she's slim built, sitting on a
Is this for an upcoming stream?
No, it's not a stream. It's an upload. I'm not doing live stream on this because it's too short for a live stream.
So do you want it as a picture or a thumbnail?
Yeah, it's a picture. It's gonna be a picture, and I'm gonna.
All right, I can make that. I'll make that and I'll send it to you through Discord.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Yeah, because I try to do like all the AI tools in this, and it's restricted and all this stuff. Because
you like that? You like my new picture, Louis?
Let me see. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, you sitting on the throne? That's pure fire.
Look what I got in my hand, right next to me.
You got your bunker buster sword.
With the shield, with the lion. Oh yeah, did I say you the story? Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm still looking through it. I've been ultra busy.
Oh,
because with the snow. But I'm gonna finish reading everything, and I like your visuals and everything. I'm gonna give you my my comments on it. I haven't forgot you. But yo, and Bay showed me what he's doing for you. Yo,
oh yeah, it's split.
Yo, you got start a new YouTube page just with that. So you like start off like with that, just like my suggestion. And so your fucked up algorithm won't get messed, with that messed up. You could get a lot of traction with that, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because if you see my vision, hey, and it's funny. A lot of it talks about my past, but of course it's exaggerated. So
Mhm.
it's some funny moments. It's some funny moments in there, but it's some great action in it. If you see the cast of characters, right? They look different, and look, it's mainly a black cast too. Great
So you ain't gonna
storytelling.
have no DEI in it.
Um, if I put a gay person in there, they're gonna have to fit somewhere.
I mean, a white person.
Oh, you got a
You
Don't
white
be
need a
person
white
in
extreme.
there.
Hispanic. You need an Asian.
No, I don't need an Asian because I got an alien who's
Well,
basically
you know
immortal.
you're gonna get sued for discrimination now.
Oh, fuck 'em. Tell them to make their own damn story. Same thing I tell
Yeah,
everybody else.
here's my thumbnail for this stream.
Save who wants to be saved. That's all I say.
Yeah, do you want to save them?
Save who wants to be saved, and they prove they need to be saved. I'm not saving somebody who's belligerent. Why should we do that?
Good question.
Don't save them. I don't want to be saved. Don't
That's why
save
we
them.
all. That's why we have a holiday for St. Pat, Project Pat Day.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my shit. They want a real man, but you covered in makeup that Mako would be proud of. You got fake eyelashes that look like window shutters.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you got lip filler. Some of you got fix inside of your ass. Some of you got like, with the exception of people who are going through breast cancer and they had their breast amputated. What about those chicks who get their titties done?
Mm-hmm.
So we got to talk about this real man shit.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this episode has been brought to you by Gynocracy Soup. The Black Woman is God. Condensed lies and bullshit. Now with 1,000% extra sodium. Like, share, subscribe, hit the cash app, support the show, hit the super chat, support the show. It's also been brought to you by the most educated. So they say.
Yo, Chaos, I sent you the picture already. I already created it. Look in your Discord.
All right, let me take a look in Discord.
What are you
Give me
using
one
to create
second.
your images? Canva?
Right now I'm using ChatGPT.
Okay.
If I want to edit something, I use Canva. But
Okay.
ChatGPT had upgraded to a newer version, and things are coming out real crisp.
Yeah, that's where the image came from. The images, ChatGPT.
Yeah, but you know it's funny. I didn't even use ChatGPT. I use like what it calls image. I see it now. It's called Linear AI. And what else image I use around here?
Well, me and Compassionate and Callus been talking on the phone behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and we're gonna set something up where it's gonna be me, him, and Chef Mike, and we're gonna give classes for everybody to how to properly use the prompts on ChatGPT and other AI, so everybody can make real good thumbnails, because your thumbnails and your hashtags is a reason why your videos do not get the traction that you want.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Discord, that group, we're trying to help. Like the purpose is to help everybody get a lot of traction. So
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, at times, you know, if you look at my thumbnails, it is not really a hit and miss because at times I get the outcome, but usually the only issue is the language, you know, because prompts and the funny
Well, Chaos.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing the thumbnails lately? That because I've been making the thumbnails for the Roger Report and Mr.
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah,
So
Mr. Z thumbnails make sense on how you create them. It fits him through his channel. So I like what you do with Mr. Z. Perfect with Mr. Z. He needs that. Yes, perfect.
because when I make my thumbnails, I have psychology behind it with the creation. So I can make the thumbnails realistic. I can make them cartoonish. I can make them comic book style or whatever. And the thing also with the Discord, like if somebody want me to make a thumbnail for them, I could do it. It takes. Look, I made that picture in less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, believe it or not, most of this is AI. I just, you know, I took out the background and, you know, duplicated and then flipped the image. That's why, they're the same three chicks. Then I just I made a special brush and added the snow on their hair and stuff.
All right. Oh, let me see this. Where's that picture I had? I did this earlier. Let me shrink this. What if I remove the background? Let me remove the background. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, this will definitely work. Let me put this here. Not that. Let me copy this image. I probably will show you some in the Discord about what I'm trying to do anyway, Louis, so you can see this. All right, post this, paste this. Let's look.
Well, it's definitely. If you want some help with your thumbnails, I'll help you out. Ain't no big problem.
Yeah, I probably should have played this earlier, but here we go.
What's happening? What's going on? Kevin was right! Winter is coming and we don't have a man! Oh my god.
Oh yeah, winter's here, all right.
Yeah. It's definitely here.
It said, "You're not gonna save me." No. Why? Because I don't. Oh, one thing, Louis, with the thumbnails on the YouTube when you upload, do they always have to be? They have to be like 280 through 80. 2080 through 800 pixels.
When you do the prompt, just say standard resolution for upload. That's the command you have to use. Just standard quality or standard resolution when you do your prompts.
Okay. All right.
Since it's Black History Month and Don Lemonade thought it was a good idea to bomb rush the church and you know intimidate people, I thought it would be a good idea to start celebrating Black History Month. Our first candidate, Denise McNair, born 1951, passed away 1963. The next candidate, Andy Mae Collins, born 1949, passed 1963. Caroline Robertson, born 1949, passed 1963. And Cynthia Wesley, born 1949, passed in 1963. What do those four girls have in common? They were the four girls who unfortunately died in that bombing, that church bombing.
Oh, Dynamite Bill?
Yeah, I think this is in Alabama. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
the guy was. They called him Dynamite Bill or Dynamite Bob.
Oh, I
With the
didn't know that.
Birmingham. Yeah, they did a documentary. I think Spike Lee. It was Spike Lee that made the documentary on that.
Okay. But yeah, yeah. That's one of the reasons I was I was offended about what Don Lemon did because I don't want to see that shit again.
See, you know, I might revamp. I don't know if y'all were there for my leadership in the in 2026 stream.
I probably caught enough of it. I might. No, actually, I missed it. Okay,
I missed it.
yeah.
This is tuned in Sunday because I'm gonna do a new American revised version of that shit because Sundays sometimes be my hot days.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put it to you this way. Leadership is knowing what's one of the main tenets of my story. Restraint. To know when to give the olive branch and to know when to utilize the sword.
Yeah.
And this is what you call poor leadership. This is why God referred to the Israelites as children. You know why? Not because they came before not just because they came of him, is because look how every time when things got hard, how did the Israelites react when a little difficulty came? They acted like children.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they took you out of Egypt, how did they react?
Lordy be, the giants are too big. We can't take them. Them grapes are too big.
Think about it. As soon as they came out of Egypt, they made a goddamn golden calf. How long?
Oh, I forget, but they were in the wilderness for 40 years because they kept complaining.
How long was Jesus in the wilderness?
I believe 40 days.
How long is the Israelites in the wilderness?
40 years.
How long was Jesus? 40 days. How you look at your problem determines how long you stay in your problem and what happens after it. Notice Jesus did a solid 40 fasting.
Mm-hmm.
These people were well fed. And you know why they stayed 40 years? Because of all the people who corrupted the kids were either too old or they died off.
Yeah, God pretty much waited a generation because the elders were too whiny.
He waited 2 generations. Generations 15 to 20 years.
Oh,
he almost waited 3.
Yeah, that's true.
So when we look at this, let's take this in consideration. A lot of motherfuckers don't even understand what's going into these issues. And right now, this is the reason why stories like the ones I'm writing and other people should write their stories. Why the fuck are we waiting for other people to put Black Panther, which became a $1 billion movie,
2 billion.
2 billion. How come we have all these creators and we waiting for somebody else to tell our movie?
Yeah, especially with AI and stuff now. We can.
You think the way I'm writing shit just on GP, and I'm averaging what? 5 chapters a day? If I really focus, maybe 10 a day.
Mm.
And I'm letting ChatGPT format it for me. but I'm putting in the words. I'm putting in what needs to be said. Sometimes I'm writing 3 or 4 paragraphs before, maybe 5 before ChatGPT hasn't entered.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you how detailed one chapter was. My boy doing Uber, and he literally put one of the chapters on from text to talk, 28 straight minutes.
Mm.
And I'm like, I'm worried about what females can do when I should be worried about what I can do for myself.
Exactly.
Fuck all that.
Yeah, well, they think that it's still the '90s, and we have to listen to their bullshit, and we don't.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason why everybody wants the black man under their suppression.
Yeah, unfortunately.
If you allow people to put you under their suppression, you're always going to play the fool.
Mm-hmm.
There's no equality. There's no equality when somebody is on the throne.
Now, Charles, you paying ChatGPT? Are you paying them that $20 a month and all that crap?
But now,
Okay. Is it worth it?
yes. Yes.
Okay.
Especially the images. And sometimes I put in the images and be like, you know what? I'm a prick because I'm a natural artist. So there's certain imagery. Go blow that shit up. Blow my picture up real quick.
Oh, okay. Then we're probably going to get out of here after this, but all right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
How detailed is that?
Very detailed.
Very detailed.
That took me 30 minutes to complete just by putting in the right words.
Man, look like a bunker with the purple.
Purple, go Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't remind me. I didn't even talk to Snowman. I am so not interested in this Super Bowl.
Nobody is. That's a
Damn.
Patriots fan.
How much I want to bet it's gonna be the Seahawks?
Who's going to be the Patriot?
Impossible. All right.
Possible, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Super Bowl at all. No, I don't care which team wins. I'm like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, shout out to Indiana. They did what nobody thought they could do. They went 16-0, won national championship.
16-0. God damn.
Yep.
That means they were just smashing machines.
Yeah. If somebody had told me 2 or 3 years ago, Indiana would go 16-0 and crush Alabama and win the national championship, I would have laughed in their face. And by the way, up till last year, Indiana did not had not had a double-digit win season.
They changed that around in 2 years.
Yes. And evidently, they haven't won a bowl game since 1990. Since the 1990s. 30 years. Crazy. But that's all I had today for the night, fellas. Any last words before I get out of here?
Who's doing the after party?
Are you gonna do after party?
Well, Mike.
Okay.
Who's doing one?
I'll tune in. Yes, why not? I'm doing some things anyway for a little bit.
All right.
We got our notifications set high, so we're gonna know when you go live. So
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'll wait till tomorrow. Fuck it. Get more energy out of it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd like to thank everybody that came through. This is AB Media 83, and I'm going to bed. Peace. Yo, this is AB Media 83. Want to support the channel? Hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified next time I upload a live stream or video. And always remember, keep it grinding, keep it pushing, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.